Thursday night.
All right, boys. It's a Thursday night. Woo woo.
He was so hyped, man. I feel bad.
I
He was so excited. I've never seen somebody more excited, honestly.
Bro, and you know he was just like, okay, let me pop the top off the limoncello. Like, okay, this is what I made this shit. Like, oh my god. And then he just takes a
Yeah.
drink of it
And
and
he was like drinking his own piss.
it was insta return to sender. There was no address that existed and it just said, we're
Like,
coming
how
it's
bad did
coming
that taste? Because it immediately on the touch of it to his lips, like it
back.
was
Boom.
gone.
Why did he pour such a big shot? Like to try it.
Because
Like
it's Friday night. That's
woo
why.
woo.
Because he was hype. It's fucking Friday night. He thought his shit
Uh,
was about to bang.
I mean, I'm sure it'd get you
He
drunk
thought
as
that shit
fuck
was gonna hit
though.
so different, and I fear it did not
I
hit.
mean, to be fair, it did hit different. It's just not the different
That
you're
shit
looking
hit.
for, you
Yeah, that
know?
shit smacked him right in the face, is what it did.
I wonder, there's got to be
He
a
didn't
follow-up
stand a
video.
chance.
Like, did he add sugar and maybe this was palatable, or did he just say fuck it and just never make
And he
limoncello ever
had to,
again?
yeah. I mean, he had to run it back at some point. Like, there's no way
You
you
think so?
don't. There's no way you don't at least try and run it back to some capacity. Like, come
I'm
on,
not
like,
getting ego child by fucking
yeah, like you can't
limoncello.
go out
Like,
like, yeah, you can't go
nah,
out like that to the limoncello,
nah, 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 nah. That's like fucking Boston Breach sending you out a chance. Like,
yeah,
that's not
especially not
happening.
on a Friday night,
Woo woo. Friday
man.
night. Speaking of Friday night, hey, we're coming football season, ladies and gentlemen. Don't
We're getting close.
don't 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 you fret about it. But just so
We're
you know,
getting real close.
I think I saw a post today that said this is the last week until the last week without Thursday night football. I said, okay,
Mm.
so
Yeah, cause the whatchamacallit games next week,
yep,
the bullshit
the
game,
yeah, the one where no good players actually play and we
the
just see a
Hall of
bunch of
Fame
shitters.
thing or whatever.
Yeah, probably gonna see a Bajent fucking showcase,
Yeah,
and just vanilla offense versus vanilla defense, and
sure.
just everybody's talking about how they could be the next great team. I think these guys are great,
Yeah,
and it's like he just missed
like these
right
guys
up the
are
bat.
actually horrible. So
Okay, get me off of this game, but as football fans, we watch it because it's like it is football, so I
yeah,
have to
we're
partake.
getting something, you
But
know.
boy, I mean, do they even have prize picks for that game? Is that something that they do? I'm curious.
We might. I mean, they gotta have something.
Over under.
They can't
I'm
give us.
taking
They can't give
under,
us
bro.
nothing.
Take under on everything.
Unders. Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
probably. The offenses are just so bad at that point.
Oh,
Nobody's scoring.
I mean, that's just so ass. But hey, you know what? Anything to get me football, I'm ready to go.
No facts.
What the hell's been happening in sports? I heard our soccer team in the Olympics got the shit kicked out of them
We
by
got our shit ran
the
by
chickens.
France. Yeah, 3-0.
I hear you.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused on how the rules work because it's technically under 23, but you can have people who are older than 23 play. I don't know
So I hear you.
rules for Olympic soccer.
Oh, Morocco gave it to fucking
The
Argentina.
U23 age. Okay, yeah, let's see what it actually is. The men's football tournament at the Olympics is officially an under 23 competition. Thus,
Okay.
only players 23 years old and younger as of whatever. Yeah. Oh, however, teams are allowed up to 3 overage players on the roster. Okay.
For moral support, for sub,
I guess
for
to just play. Just you get 3. You get 3 dogs that you could bring in that have
I
been there
mean,
before. Um, yeah,
I'm looking
so we got slammed. The guy who scored for France is literally 33 years old. That's why I was so confused. I'm like, I know
under
he's
23.
not under 23, so what are we doing here?
Something's
Um,
not mathing here.
yeah, but I guess you can have 3. I was watching a little bit of rugby.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
we made the quarterfinals and then we got skunked by Australia.
I mean, it is their sport, to be fair. Like that
So
is.
not bad. We're
Okay.
playing tomorrow against Ireland for for a chance to be 5th. Well, we're in a 5 through 8, so the highest we can place is 5th. So
Shit.
last Olympics, we also made the quarterfinals, then got insta-bounce. So we're
Oh
kind of
my!
right where we normally are.
Was it by Australia again?
That I don't know.
They just have our fucking number.
But I know the opening ceremony's tomorrow. Captain America's leading us out. LeBron's carrying the flag. What more do you need?
I mean, just don't fucking drop it.
Yeah. I
That's
think
it. Keep your hands on.
first week is swimming, second week is track. And then, everything it's just going to be we got it all recorded, dialed in.
Okay. Got the DVR set.
We'll what we'll do for the episodes, cuz we'll get what, like four
Probably
episodes.
4. Yeah.
We'll keep like everyone up to date with the medal. We'll do
Okay,
a
medal count.
medal count
Okay.
every episode, just to keep everybody dialed in on what's going on and any big things that might happen. Obviously, I have a decent amount of my friends and former teammates that will be competing, so that should be fun to
There we go.
fun to watch.
Represent the boys.
Oh yeah, let's get that on Prize Picks. We go over
Please
unders
and
on
thank
medal
you.
placing. Can we do an over under on Olympic gold medals the U.S. will win? Cause let me smash the over.
Please. I mean, I need one to go through the
I'm
shoot
gonna go on
because
Prize Picks right now and see. Actually, what do we
you
got?
don't
Is there
understand. Like,
anything?
it haunts me that I was one pick away from the 200. Like I saw the dashing masterclass. I don't know if you've seen, because they were smart. They streamed after the event and then they rewatched it and kind of gave their feedback. And I wish Dashy would have told me ahead of time. He goes, yeah, I realized, I just couldn't fucking
we
buy
got
one.
Olympics.
So... Do we?
I mean,
We're working with.
you want to bet on USA beach volleyball, Benesh and Partain to go over total points in their match against Diaz and Aleo? I don't even know what's going on here. We could take the Chinese attackers. They got to
Okay.
get over 88.5 points. Need to
Okay.
bring in some beach. We could go badminton.
Badminton. Okay.
Where are the
Oh,
Chinese? Let me
Chen
take
and
the
Toe here.
over. I got Chen and Fanji.
Oh, okay. A little 76. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that could be good. We got
Tang and Sai
Korean. We
might
got
work.
Kim and Jung for Korea. They're probably pretty,
Then the same person.
sneaky Indian picks there with Rank, Shareddy, and Shetty.
Isn't there a Kim?
Could be a
Jong's
Kim.
already
There could be a
there.
Kim in there.
Not sure.
I'm trying to scroll through and see if there's anything
There's
else.
Kim and Kong. Oh, that's an easy over.
There's Olympic basketball. Josh Giddey over 17.5 against Spain.
Dude, we missed the easiest one.
LeBron's the freebie half a point right now for the next
Hoki and
59
Kobayashi.
hours. Oh yeah, I mean
Kobayashi and Hoki. Oh my God, over
take
87 and a
I'll
half.
give you guys a free one right now. Take any Patty Mills over. Patty Mills for Australia turns into Steph Curry. He turns into the greatest basketball player who's ever lived. Same with Dennis Schroeder for Germany. I don't know what happens.
My question in it.
Rui Hachimura, huh? Probably going to be dialed in for Japan, if you had to guess.
Oh, has to be Rui.
We got Olympic tennis too that we could kind of look at. I'm sure there will be more things as the Olympics get going. I don't know if you can even do track. I don't know how that would even work, but I guess we'll keep everyone up to date on the prize picks. You can definitely do a lot of basketball, which makes sense.
Frank Nikita over 6.5. I mean, surely he gets more than 6.5, right? I mean, surely.
Yeah, I mean Jason Tatum over 9 points. I mean, I guess it's hard. I feel like it's hard to bet overs with the U.S. because
they got so many stars.
you never know who's just gonna get hot one day and just get going.
Is KD back yet, or is he still kind of working his way back in? Because that's definitely.
And I don't know. I saw a picture. He got dunked on by Ann Edwards in one of their scrimmages. So I mean,
well, I mean,
old man on the sidelines.
Ant's gonna, if he sees the fucking lane, he's gonna take flight, and yeah, you're gonna end up with face full of nuts. Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, that's just part of the deal. Yeah, maybe we should get KD out from under the rim. We completely overlooked Japan absolutely piss slamming fucking Paraguay 5-0 in soccer. I mean, that's soccer. Jesus.
That's men's or women's? Because I know both are going
men's.
on at the same time right now.
That's men's. I haven't even checked women's.
Okay. I know the U.S., they just played today. They won 3-0 against some ladies who I've never even seen before, honestly. I can't lie to you.
Okay.
Like, I don't even know what country this is. Zambia.
Okay. I don't think I could point that out on a map if you asked me to. So that's not a
Yeah.
good sign.
I was watching it, and it looked like these people from Zambia, like,
Some speed.
no
Or...
way that no, there's like, they didn't even look like they played soccer. Like, obviously they do, but it looks like they all come together for the Olympics, and it's like, okay, this is our time as our country. Like, we'll just
Put a team out there, see what
roll the ball
happens.
out there and see how this thing. I mean, they had to have beaten somebody at some point, though. So
Surely to qualify, right?
the U.S. will play again Sunday at noon against Germany. Okay, that'll be like a real game. The women. Oh, and then we play Australia too. Dang, we have is that our group?
We're forgetting about the. I can't believe I didn't add him to fucking Stooge of the Week. It was a late honor, but fucking Canada's women's soccer getting caught with Spygate.
Oh yeah, they did. I literally just saw that. We got Spygate going on.
Oh my god! I mean, I'm
Gotta
trying to
respect
think,
that,
like,
honestly.
what can you pick up? Like how they start off, like what they're.
Yeah, I guess formations and stuff, like, but isn't that something you might already know?
I sure as hell hope so. Like,
Right? You
goddamn,
gotta think.
already done your
You
work.
gotta think we might already know
Yeah.
those things. Yeah, I'm definitely the most excited, I'd say, for I mean track. That's like a freebie answer, but
Sure.
I'm excited for swimming, I think. There's some bad blood
Okay.
between the Australians and the Americans. There's been some shit talking. Phelps has been involved.
Oh,
Everyone fucking hates each other.
I like this.
And we're like dialed in first night. I guess it's technically day because it'll be at like 11:30 or something like that. Is the 4x100 freestyle relay, and that shit is just like that's electric. That's the one when in the Beijing Olympics when our guy had like the most insane comeback ever.
Oh yeah,
It's that relay. So that shit is pride.
She gets you going.
And now on the flip side, it's our like so the men always have a rivalry with France. We're going into Paris, put the fucking relay on the starting blocks, and win that shit. And
Are
then
they
the
swimming
women
in the
and then
shit
the women
river?
have just no. That's that long swimming thing. They were supposed to, but I'm like, they were supposed to have that thing cleared. Like,
Yeah, people are dropping deuces
they're
in that
shitting in
thing.
there in protest, and like
Yeah, I mean,
we
are
can't
they
let
using
people
dude wipes? I'm not sure.
we can't let people swim in that. Surely not, right? I mean,
I mean,
can't let it happen.
they say it's a reenactment of World War II. Fucking depth charges coming at you.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a good look, that's for sure.
No, it's not. You think there's a prize picks over under for how many cars are going to get broken into as far as like team vans? Because I think we're at 2 right now. So like,
Yeah,
I might take over 4.5 for sure.
honestly, yeah.
Like,
It's not a bad it's not a bad thought right there.
hey, I'm just trying to find some easy angles, make some
Yeah, I'm
cash.
trying to find some free cash.
Recoup a little bit. I got
How do we get the cash?
I got fucking traded by Bruce. He said I'll trade my stats in for a ring. I said the one
Yeah.
you're gonna fucking do that, Jesus.
I'll chow that shot.
Apparently he wasn't. No, he chow it, but he said I'm not getting chows. Okay,
Yeah.
I just said I'm gonna go sit in the hill. I said that's not. I wish you would have consulted with me, Bruce, because I kind of
Yeah.
had your over. So
I would have liked to
yeah,
known that, in the
take
beginning.
your under. Yeah, no problems.
Would have been nice. Would have been nice.
Would have liked to have known that Headband Kenny was coming out too for Champ Sunday. That
Oh, facts.
would change my pick for sure.
And then I heard shots. He said he wanted to wear a headband also, but they couldn't get one for him. I was like, dang, imagine they all walked up with headbands on. I would have been like, yep, smash the overs.
Yeah. Okay, gentlemen, here we go.
Boys are winning. We're good.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry anymore.
Fucking Hydra's getting pissed on. Jeez, what a time. And we had Spygate going on. We got the Olympics starting. Baseball's in a shit spot, which is great. NFL just contract issues. 49ers are fucked. So that's just normal. People want their money. I gotta ask, what is there something in our fantasy group chat about everybody being on my ass? Like my team was last place, and we're being told like we're fucking godlike or something. Like
Everyone just loves talking shit.
Jesus Christ! I'm sitting there working. I look over. I just want to make sure. Hey, we were. I'll tell everybody right now. We won one game in the regular season. We won one,
That's correct.
and my number one overall pick was out of the lineup for I believe 11 weeks,
Also
something like that. Had a lot of injuries. Anyways, we know we're shit. All right, we were optic major four. Like we we couldn't buy one.
Yeah.
And we made a little bit of a run in the losers bracket. I'm not talking 100 Thieves run, but maybe kind of like a
Decent
yeah,
run.
yeah, maybe like a Toronto Ultra run. Just kind of got a
Yeah.
couple more like Miami Heretics. Okay, we got a couple wins, but it was like okay, that's cool. I'm expecting. I've been hearing all year. You're a shit team. You're getting number one overall pick. I'm like, okay. Been hearing about it. Now it's time to make sure we got the number one overall pick. And then I turn it in and it says you got fourth pick. I said, hey,
here.
what's going on? Check the standings. I'm in 12.
Yeah, and me and Kyle were talking about it too, like earlier.
Yeah.
Like there's like two ways to kind of do everything, right? So like we were talking about what the best way to like do the draft is,
Mm-hmm.
and like because the snake draft is fine,
Right.
but we were also talking of like you could just also just do it like how a draft is,
Mm-hmm.
and like if you have the first pick, you have the first pick of every round.
Could do that.
So we thought about that too, but then it was like, is it too rewarding? Like, say somebody traded a player on their team and they traded with a bad team, so they got a haul of picks, and now you have 2 firsts and 3 seconds in the first, like, whatever. Like, is it too rewarding? But then again, we were like, well, the team that is good and who will have later round picks, their keepers are probably better than the keepers on the other teams. But then we were like, it is only keeper. Like everybody is getting like a hard reset.
Mm-hmm.
So if Mendez had to go at the bottom of each round, he's obviously at a disadvantage. But we were trying to weigh of how much the disadvantage is compared to the advantage he's getting from keeping his quote unquote better players because he was a better team. I don't know. We were like serpentine is I guess the just like the easiest. It's like the safest way to do it. So it's like everybody knows how to do it. But I was like, in actual sports, if the Chiefs are the 32nd team, they get the 32nd pick in every round. And obviously there's like compensatory picks that they do now, but it also isn't like the NFL because we have to get rid of fucking all but 3 of our players. So it's like you can't like do the same logic there. So I don't know.
All I cared about was I was like, look, if we were the Chicago Bears, I'm getting my number one overall pick. It was despair since week 5, and I said, hey, we just got the number one
because I was
overall
like,
pick.
obviously, like
Restart
you
the
could do it
franchise.
either way, and then it would be like, well, what if somebody tanked the consolation bracket? But then on the flip side, I'm not saying I disagree. On the flip side, it's like then like what even is the consolation? Like it's just kind of like it just has to be there.
That was my question. Is like if
Yeah,
the regular season stats don't matter, then it's like okay, so like that's where it got confusing. It was like I thought it was just regular season
but
standings,
then
and then you get put in a shit tournament if you
but then what
lose
is
it,
the
then win.
yeah, I guess. But is everyone trying to? Yeah, I don't know. It's just like because even by winning, well, you obviously win the tournament by losing, but like being the highest seed left, like you don't win anything there, so it's kind of just like for pride that
Smack in
you're
the
not
face.
the worst, I guess. So it's just like I don't know.
Oh,
I'd almost rather just like not even have the consolation tournament. I don't know
let
because
me.
then it goes to like the regardless of the consolation teams, right? So take the how many teams made the winners bracket? Like, was it 6?
I wasn't even looking at the winners bracket after
I
week
can't even
5,
remember.
so
Okay, but it's the same concept, right? So say
sure.
say 6 teams make it.
Yeah.
And say so and so went 11 and I don't know how many fucking games are. They had a master class, right?
Sure.
And then they get bounced first round. In my mind, like in the NFL, that
You
team
get a better
wouldn't
pick at that point.
yeah, they wouldn't get the the
32nd pick.
last pick because they got bounced. But in our example, they would still because they had the best record during the regular season. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I see what you're saying there.
I get what everyone was saying for the consolation part because it's like it's the inverse. But if like Mendez gets first round bounced, like, because obviously in the winners bracket they're not gonna try and tank
Right.
for a shit pick, so you don't have to worry about that. But in the consolation bracket, I get what everyone's saying. Like, I'll just fucking bench everybody and be like, I'm out. I'm gonna get the number one seed. So I don't know, but I think it's like it makes sense. It's easiest and safest to just do it by the regular season standings because that's when
Yeah.
everyone is at least trying and not like totally just mega chalked.
Let me put it to you this way. When we won the consolation bracket, it was like we won the Boca Raton Bowl.
Yeah,
And we're trying to take that momentum into the offseason. So
facts.
we knew what the team had. Like we knew, okay, we're shit right now. So we just need to kind of go back to the drawing board. And I mean, we'll see. We got to make some moves, see what happens. I'm still kind of interested. I was reading through on a blog from Sleeper on the keeper picks. Are we doing it to where if you keep like your top player, that takes away like your first round pick? Because that's what it was saying on the app, like on
No,
the
I think
blog, and
it
I was so
I
confused
think
by
it
it.
just I think
Tells
it
you
just
what round it
dropped.
would be or something.
No, I think what it's supposed to do is just like obviously you don't have to keep anyone if you don't want to, but you might as well. It'll just chop off however many rounds at the end of your draft, it'll chop
Oh, to
off
cut
those
those. Okay.
rounds to fill your roster. So like if you need
Okay.
12 rounds to fill the rest of your roster, you'll do 12 and then the 13th, 14th, and 15th. That's how I think it should go. Maybe it just like reads weird on there because like there's no way you should be losing a first round pick because you want to keep somebody based on they were a first round pick last year.
Yeah.
That
Well,
wouldn't
that's
make
what I
any sense.
thought. I thought
I
the way
don't
it
think
was
that's how
reading
it goes.
it, I
That
was
wouldn't
like,
make any
wait.
sense.
So I keep my first overall pick to then lose my first overall pick. I'm like, that's
Yeah, like I don't think
that's
that's how it
crazy.
goes. If that's how it goes, like then we're chalked.
If that's how it goes, this league is shit.
The
I
league
mean,
is
that would
so
be
shot.
that would be
Unfortunately.
could you imagine if that was the way in the NFL? You sign your franchise quarterback and you have the number one overall pick, and they say, "Yeah, you don't have that anymore, so we're just gonna take that
Yeah, I
back."
almost
Like,
wanna, like, read it, but I don't even know where to go to, like, read shit like that.
I just looked up like
Sleeper
how does
keeper
keepers
setting?
work in Sleeper, and then it there's like a blog that they put out from them saying like, "Oh, this is how it works," but it said there's two settings you could do.
Yeah, I'm sure we have it to the not trolley setting.
That would be so crazy. Everybody, no one has a first round pick; it goes straight to second round. So, all right, you're good. Oh man.
I'm gonna
They
look
gotta
at it
figure out
right
some
now.
roster moves. I think based on what I'm hearing in the group chat, I definitely might have to make some team name changes
Yeah,
and some rebranding,
once
you
you
know?
set a keeper, that player can't be drafted by anyone else. Obviously, you can change your selections before the draft starts. By default, keepers don't make you lose a draft pick. However,
Perfect.
some keeper leagues require players to give up the draft pick they
That was the
used
one
to
that I read.
select their keeper player in the previous year. For example, if you selected Mahomes in the third round of 2021 and you want to keep him in 2022, you have to give up your third round pick. I don't think that's how ours is.
Okay, that's what I read, and I was like, "Did I just get
No.
fucked? Like, is that just
No,
what
no, no. I
happened?"
don't think. And if it is, obviously we can get that shit changed because I'm not playing in this shit if I'm like
That's so
gonna
insane.
keep. I guess there's another level of strategy that comes into that because say like
You'd
because
wanna keep a
technically
second round pick to then get a first rounder.
well because technically I before I traded him I drafted like Laporta in like the 12th round. So if that's one of my keepers, that's pretty clutch because
Yeah,
I only
yeah,
lose a
yeah.
12th round and I'm not really
Yeah.
worried about it. But like
But then everyone
it's
keeping their, like, franchise quarterback, like, you're gonna have to give up, like, at least a first or second.
it depends on when you draft him though. That's what it's
Right.
saying. Yeah. So like
No,
I
because
yeah.
the one
So
that
like
I read said it was whatever grade he would be in the draft.
no, no, no. It's
Okay,
where
so
you
that's
drafted
different.
him
Okay.
the year before. So say my who was your first round pick? Justin Jefferson. So say
Justin
you're gonna
Jefferson.
keep Justin Jefferson, you don't get a first round pick because you drafted Jefferson in the first round last year.
That's ass.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Oh, wait, we're
that shit
making
would be
sure with
trolling.
Kamish. Hey, Kamish, we gotta
Kamish, we gotta change this up
make this shit ain't
because
happening.
this can't be what it's
I will not get finesse for my first round pick like that. That's not right.
yeah, not right at all.
Okay, so that's interesting. Yeah, I just noticed in the chat, I'm like, everybody's on fucking Caleb Casas Johnson right now. I mean, gentlemen, we
Yeah.
won one game.
Everyone
It'd be
just goes
like in the
rogue.
CDL. They're like, "Hey, you better
I
watch
can't
out
wait for
fucking Boston
that
Bridge."
group chat to just start blowing up again.
Oh my
Everyone
god!
just
And then it,
going rogue.
bro, it just went. I don't know if you saw the ending of the day. I mean, we
Oh
started
yeah,
out
we fell
high,
off.
and it fell from grace. It's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
it got ugly there.
Sun goes down, all of a sudden, shit gets crazy. That's good stuff. Now I'm excited for football season, man. There's nothing like it. Um, you get some great press conferences, you get some not so great press conferences, and we'll bring those up. Speaking of which, I feel like it's just should we just head straight into it? Is it time
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we did not forget about your favorite segment of all time, and
Yeah, we're back with it.
want to thank you again for 25 subscribers, and we're on episode 76. We don't know why you're here with us, but we appreciate it. It's Stooge of the Week, and I don't know if anyone saw
Oh
it, but
yeah, man.
Deshaun Foster was a late add-on to this
It was
list.
so
But
bad.
it was so convincing of a performance that we said, you know what, Deshaun, we're gonna pull a Democratic Party here, and we're just gonna give you the award. There's no voting. We're giving you this anointment right now. We said this is the way. And I don't believe you could tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we're gonna go back and make sure there's some sort of runoff or any. It's just here you go. This is what you get, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. This is a dictatorship. This is not
Yeah.
a democracy.
Yeah.
Deshaun Foster, we'll see in the Twitter Stoogery coming up here, folks. Might have given one of the worst press conferences of all time, and I'd like to believe that he didn't know that he had an opening statement, but I like to also bring it to when my
I
cousin
just
Vinny.
don't know what was going on here.
I
Like, was
don't.
he tweaking?
I mean, if you told me that he was on some sort of vitamins or something like that, maybe I could get behind it and be like, okay, he's a little bit out of there, but I, it wasn't good. I'll tell you that. There
Like,
was
he obviously
so
had
many things you
been
could do.
around for like, he knew that this was, like, opening press conference day, right? Like,
I'm pretty sure Ohio State went
the
first and all
lights
like the
were
blue
too
bloods went
bright, the
first.
drums were too loud, he couldn't
Yeah,
hang.
the drums are too loud, I
The
fear.
drums were too loud.
So as you can see, the crowd was not having it. Rumor has it actually that the Bikini Bottom uh, talent people came out. They wanted to see a good show, and they as you can see, they were not amused by the answers they got. Mr. Coach Klein was bewildered, just dumbfounded. Some say
Oh, that was just
it.
it
There's no other way. It
I had
was
to
just
turn it was so bad, like, right, but had to stop watching 10 seconds before it was even over, I couldn't do it.
So you probably didn't see the
I
Pat
felt
McAfee
bad, I
show
was like,
talking
"This
about it
guy,
today.
what's wrong with this guy?"
Ty Schmidt and the boys, the toxic table,
Yeah,
just let him have it.
yeah,
And you got to know that's on the horizon.
yeah. You gotta
Um,
know that's your fate.
yeah, I feel like we should have thrown the UCLA PR team as well because nobody told the head coach like, hey, nobody went up to him, hey, here's a statement. I know you didn't write one. Here we go. We got you covered. Like nobody's looking out for this shit. Like we're in the big leagues now, folks. We're not in the Pac-12 where we just kind of sit down and they ask you questions. You have to
Yeah,
bring a
no.
statement. This is
Facts.
what happens. The Big Ten with 18 teams, like I'm sure Purdue went before them and they just they just shit the bed because it's in Lucas Oil Stadium, right? I think that's
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
backdrop
I
for
think
okay.
so.
Yeah, the drums were too loud.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, it can only go up from here, but at the same time, like, can it? When that's the start of your season, are you already looking forward to
Is
2025?
it
Like,
just gonna be chalked, you know?
it might be. So we decided. I know we gave Joe Biden the map, but we thought Deshaun Foster might need one too.
Sure.
Just to figure out what the hell, like where the hell he's going.
Yeah.
Maybe get him some Chat
What are we
GPT or
doing?
something. I just, Coach, you could have broke into the UCLA fight song. I don't know it because I'm an
Just do
American.
something.
Yeah, I mean,
Or just do, like, 15 seconds. Hey, really happy for this
yeah,
opportunity. Looking forward to building up this,
it's your
this
program.
program back to, its traditional roots.
Any
Happy to
questions?
be a part of this conference. At this time, I'd like to open it up to any questions.
Bang. See, that would have worked, but
That's
it's
it. Nobody would even say, like, maybe, like, 1 or 2 people would be like, "Oh, man, he didn't really get me
yeah,
fired up for UCLA," but you wouldn't have this.
yeah, that is better. You'd rather
It's
have
better than
everybody
this.
just even
I'd rather
killed
have
neutral
yeah. I'd
than
rather have
fucking
everybody forget about it
than
and
throwing
be
it in
so
reverse and just
yeah, than and nobody stop talking about how bad it was.
Honorable mentions obviously had to be FaZe at COD Champs. The drums were too loud. Draza got absolutely shit on
Yeah.
by Toronto Ultra,
Top
and so
6, man.
it's safe
Jeez.
to say that Scrappy owns that beef. Um, could have even thrown the CDL production team for leaning into the beef between Draza
I don't
and
know if that's the Stooge of the week, then that might
Scrappy.
be dub of the week. I
It
thought
might
it
be.
was
You got a
good.
point there. I like the fact that Scrap won and he looked in the crowd for her and fucking go
Yeah.
cry. I mean,
That
that's
was
good shit.
that
Then
was
had some
elite.
words for Draws. I don't know what
Elite
you
level
say
shit
after that.
talking.
Like, I've lost every land to you. So like,
I can't wait for the CDL needs to come out with behind the comms or whatever.
oh,
Well, I need
please,
like the
man.
grand finals, like comms. Like I'm sure
Oh yeah.
Optic will release a thing, the CDL will release a thing, but I need a behind the. I need like on stage uncensored.
I will pay
I'll
money
pay money
to
for
see.
that.
Oh
I need to hear what Scrap was saying to Draws.
yes, please.
That's something I
I need
need.
to know it.
You
Yeah.
know what they need to release? They need to release the game chats.
Yes,
That's
please.
what they need to release. When they're
Oh my
pressing, when
god.
they're push T to talk, that's what I need to hear.
I need
When
to hear
people were
Draza,
really
bro.
going rogue.
Draza and fucking Simp and Hydra. Yeah, I need all of that. And then obviously Joe Biden, I mean, went from what was it a week ago saying I'm running and
I'm
there's
in.
nothing that's changing that to all of a sudden
Yeah, they
I'm
booted
out.
him out.
He did the Magic Johnson. I'm not gonna be
I
here.
I honestly feel bad because like
I
for
don't think
like
he knows.
the past 2 years, like they've been 2 years ago, like anyone with like a normal brain was like, hey, like he can't run
Get him the fuck
again.
out of here. I mean, this
But
guy's
then they kept bumping him up. They kept like, no, no, he's good, he's good, he's good. And
yeah.
then like if you tell Pinocchio he's a little boy, he's gonna start believing it. He started to believe the hype. So then he was like, I'm in. Remember, he released like the whole statement, like, no, I'm going to fight. I'm in. Like, I
yeah.
had a bad day or whatever he said. And then they were just like, actually, nah, bro,
Buddy,
we're getting you out. I didn't know you could just like do
you
it. I mean, I
can't.
guess you could do whatever you
You
want at
can't.
this point, but I didn't think you could just do that. But
I'm telling you right now, legally, are you asking legally based on the bylaws that are set in the
yeah,
Constitution?
you can't.
You
Yeah,
can't do that.
no.
In fact, there's a high chance that the Democratic Party is going to be hit with some. I think it's
If
like
I'm Biden, I'm suing the Democrats. I'm getting my bread.
you might as well.
I
But
mean,
I
he's
know that they said I think President Trump is suing the Democratic Party for there's some sort of like fund laws that you have to have when you're doing campaigning, and you can't just have campaign funds for Joe Biden and all of a sudden just say, "All
yeah,
right,
and then
Kamala, here you go."
wait, and crazy thing, right? I
You
never
can't
got,
do
I
that.
swear on my life, I've never got one ad for a Joe Biden donation. I swear to you, when they switched to Kamala, I've gotten 3 already.
Oh, bro, they're trying.
They're everywhere. I'm getting them. All I do on YouTube is look at gaming clips.
Scum fucking
That's
compilation.
what I'm saying. And then the ads I get, I would normally get like a freaking optic ad, or I get like a normal ads, and then now they're throwing Kamala at me. I'm like, my timeline is nothing,
Uh,
has no relation to either party really,
bro, have you seen the
and they're
clip
still getting me.
of Kamala saying that 18 to 24-year-olds are idiots and like that's why we throw them in dormitories and shit? And it's
Oh,
like
it's gonna
you can see
be.
those ads and you're like, I'm not sure.
I don't know what's gonna happen, and I don't. It's yeah, we're so
Now,
chalk.
the big question is, do you think Joe Biden knows that he actually dropped out, or do you think? I think he was watching Toy Story 4 when that statement went out. He finished the movie, said, "Fuck it, I'm getting back on the campaign trail. Here
I
we
thought
go."
honestly he's been dead for the past like year and a
He might
half,
be. You must not have
and
seen
there's a corpse
Scuttlebuzz
going.
on Twitter.
Oh, I know. I saw that where people thought he was like dead already. Obviously, he's not because he at least had an address.
Well,
Unless it was AI. Let's say AI
well,
did.
there's some people saying that this live statement that is watched, the time didn't line up with the live time, and
Maybe.
when he walked outside with
Honestly,
Jill, he
man,
looked a little taller.
nothing.
That surprised me.
I wouldn't be surprised at all. And honestly, I actually don't care.
Okay,
Like,
okay, I hear that. I hear that.
get him out, man. Like we can't like not front. This has nothing to do with politics at this point. This is an
You know,
old
man,
man
bro,
that
you gotta
needs
get out of
help.
there. Yeah.
Whether you agree with his like stances, like This is a senior citizen that should not have the pressures of leading the free world on his shoulders. He should be sitting back watching his fucking grandkids' soccer games. That's what he should be doing. And you're trotting this guy out, putting him on Air Force One, and he can't do it anymore, man.
Bro, I saw a statement where they said he's fine. He's fine. His optimal work hours are from 10 to 4. You mean optimal? This isn't like a consulting business.
That's what I'm saying, man. Yours is 24 hours a day, dog. Like,
you gotta somebody let this man just go watch his Toy Story in peace and just give him an
man, let him
applesauce
just
and let
chill
him play
out. He should have been.
shuffleboard.
That's why 2 years ago, when everyone was like, "Hey, like he's not running, right?" Like, they're like,
Sure
"Oh no,
not.
he's running." Like, I don't know. I think we're like, get
Literally
somebody
dragging a
else.
corpse.
Yeah, let's get somebody else in there. It's all good. Nope, let's chuck Biden out there again.
Shout out Joe, man. Ain't nobody like him.
Honestly, yeah, the fact I don't know what meds they're giving him, man, but the fact that he hasn't keeled over and died yet is honestly respect to that. You have my
How's he?
respect, honestly, for just like
Is he?
doing it. I mean, he could be dead, but
Like
at
a
least,
Tower of Terror situation.
yeah, it could be
Twilight Zone.
any moment, man. A fucking strong gust of wind will blow him over.
Like he's doing an address.
Take him
Wind
out,
goes.
man. The guy gets a bee sting, he'll die.
Did you
Gotta be
see?
careful.
Speaking of funny politics, did you see President Trump's video with DeChambeau? And I mean,
I haven't watched it yet, but I've seen a lot of clips.
hey, his fucking golf game. He might not. If he went on that charity tournament, I'm picking my over.
Yeah.
Like he's hitting under 50. He's got a stroke.
Oh yeah, he's got it. I'll give him that for sure. Boy,
He's got
Trump's
it
got it.
nailed.
Speaking
Got it
of
nailed down.
politics, but the funnier version, I know you had to have seen the this was a while ago. The you know, Kill Tony
Yes, I watched the whole
with
thing.
Shane and Adam Ray as Biden. That was some. I mean, that's about as good as it gets right there.
They're real tits, American tits at
American tits.
that.
It was so good. Trader Joe, that's what we call him.
Who shit my pants? Who did
Yeah,
that?
they were good. That was so funny, and it was like I felt like it was just like perfect timing too, to
Dude.
trot that out.
Bro, with perfect timing, and then the fact that you have that one bug guy, and she's watching this right now saying, I fucked the bug guy.
Yeah,
That's, getting laid once in the past 6 months for a bug guy is not
not
bad.
bad. Oh man, that
I mean,
was
Kill
so
Tony
funny.
hit it perfect.
Yeah, that was really good.
It was just so funny when acting like Biden and just the confusion to the smile.
Yeah, it goes into the smile. It's so good. The mannerisms were so good, and then Shane Gillis's Trump is hilarious.
Bro, how does he get so wasted off Bud Light that quick? He has like 3 Bud Lights and he's like, I gotta watch myself.
Honestly, he's probably had about 3 more backstage. Honestly, he probably shotgunned a couple during makeup.
While staring at the American tits, he just shotgunned a
Yeah,
couple.
facts. That was good.
Shout out Kill Tony. Oh man. Do we have any other shit before we go to Twitter? Little Tweety bird.
Trying to think off the top of my head. I think we'll start having a lot more sports, obviously, with the Olympics rolling through. There's going to be something to talk about basically always, because we'll have like at least 3 or 4 days in between each, so that'll be good.
I will say, speaking of the Olympics, I remember when we first heard about the cardboard beds, we were wondering if people are going to break them. I've actually heard they're just not comfortable. They're so rigid, they're not
Yeah, I'm sure they
comfortable. So it's
suck.
like, but I was thinking someone's going to lay down and fucking fall through that. They're like a
No,
shot
I mean,
putter's going
I
through
think
the
they're
bed.
more like they're made from cardboard, but more like they're like recycled bed. Like
I see what you're saying. Okay.
they're made out of recycled materials. I think they just kind of got the bad rap of like, oh, they're made out of cardboard. It's like it's not like a homeless guy's mat outside the 7-Eleven. Yeah, like
2 cinder blocks and
no, they have like a mattress on them. Like it's not like it's just yeah. So it did get blown out of proportion a little bit. I saw a little bit of a video of one of my friends' places. It's pretty, it's your standard stuff. It looks like they'll have a fun time. Like
Hey.
have fun in there, man. There's no AC.
Okay. Okay.
So they just have fans. It's like, yeah, nice. Thanks
Do
for
we have
nothing, Paris.
the condoms by country yet? Is that a thing?
That I don't know. I can try and get to the bottom of that though.
I mean, if you go 0 to midnight and you throw an American flag on it, I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I mean, you're ready to go. Might as well play Kid
you're
Rock
dialed
and get the
in.
business.
You are dialed in.
I wonder if there's anyone who's ever gotten down to business to like the Star Spangled Banner or something.
I mean, maybe.
That can't,
That'd be crazy.
I can't believe I said that. I don't even want to envision it.
Yeah.
I don't want. Oh God. Any updates from the dynasty and NCAA? I haven't gotten a chance to play Michigan yet. I've been swamped with work and such.
Man, yesterday, because I have my capture card.
Okay, sure.
Okay, like, all right, I'll set this up, see what we can do.
Sure,
Man,
how'd
I had
that
never been more frustrated in my whole life with pieces of equipment.
go? Okay, sure.
I need another cable. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing with the PlayStation is there is no audio output. There is no optical cable. There was one on the
Oh,
PlayStation 4, but there is one on the PS5. And then the other thing about the PS5 is there's only one audio output.
sure.
So basically with this cable it'll be fine. Basically with the cable I'm going to get like ChatLink Pro or something, some Elgato BS cable. I had
Okay.
2 options and it took me 3 hours by the way to figure this out. So, it was 8:30 and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna plug all this stuff in. I might stream some NCAA for the night. This could be fun."
Sure.
Like, I'm locked in. I got nothing else going on. I'm like, "This
Sure.
will be fun." I didn't finish research until 11:30 at night. Watching endless YouTube videos, endless Reddit threads, and I'm like, "I'm fairly smart,
Sure.
and
Sure.
fairly tech savvy." I'm not gonna say I'm like but, like,
Yeah.
holy shit, I was so brain fried. So, basically the problem with the PlayStation like, the Xbox has a feature, it's not, like, the best, but you can, like
You can record from it.
you can monitor your microphone, basically. So, like
Okay.
so what the capture card does is, like so I could stream off of the PlayStation. Like, right now, I could go live on Twitch from the PlayStation. Now, if I wanted to use a face cam, I could only use the PlayStation camera.
Okay.
And the way the overlay works is it puts your camera on your actual display. So, like, I'm looking at the thing and, like,
And it's just boom
say
in the corner.
map was top left and I put my camera position at the top left, my face is on top of the mini map. So, obviously not ideal. Like, for NCAA, I guess
Sure.
it wouldn't matter too much, but it's like, okay, that's annoying. I'd rather not. So, I'm like,
Fair.
okay, you use the capture card to run the audio and the game footage through, and then you can do all your overlays through Streamlabs and bada boom, bada bing. Problem with the PlayStation is you have one audio output. So it'll only get
Yeah.
one thing. It's either going to get your game or it's going to get like it's not going to get your headset. And then when you're doing shit with the chuck a mix amp in there, chuck a Astro A40 in there, then
Can you
you
do
might as
that?
well get Albert Einstein to try and figure out the cables that you need. You need the 3.5 millimeter splitter jack.
Sure.
Sure.
On 3. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, what I realize what I need, right? I have an Elgato.
Okay.
Okay, these are the things I have. I have Astro A40s with a mix amp.
What?
I have a PlayStation 5.
What?
I have an Elgato HD60X.
What?
And I have a PC.
What?
So you would think, right? You would think with
You're all
all
ready to
4 of
go.
those things, somehow there has to be a way to take game from PlayStation, run audio and video with mic, with the thing that is causing me the most trouble is this,
Yeah.
because my microphone I use is on this.
I
That's the thing that's
see.
causing the biggest issue because, like, it'll take this audio, but it can't run 2 streams down or I don't know, some fucking bullshit scenario that we're in here that I was trying to figure out.
Uh,
And then I plugged in wires wrong, and I had the most insane high pitch buzzing that I thought I was gonna literally die, and I had to I was, like, scrambling under my desk trying to plug it in. I thought the house was gonna, like, break from the, like, EMP wave. And
your dad
then
comes in, what the fuck just happened?
no,
Where
pretty
we
much.
our
I was like, "What the
electronics are
hell is
dead.
going on?" So, like, the options are, um so I basically in my mind, I was like, "Okay, I could just stream on Twitch right now, no face cam, and I could stream NCAA for all I want. It's fine.
No face, no case.
No face. Unfortunate. No overlays, no alerts. When in
Yeah.
doubt, it's not like I'm getting crazy shit anyway, but like, I like streaming it how I normally stream with face cam and the whole shebang.
Chat
And I
clip.
wouldn't be able to listen, like there's no music, you can't run music in the background, all the like bells and whistles, right? It's Discord too. But I realize obviously PS5 has Discord, so
Okay.
that's good. But it would be able to pick up, basically I can pick up every single bit of audio with this new cable. I'm checking audio things off the list. With this new cable, I'll be able to pick up every single bit of audio, video, stream it all. Besides
The
my voice.
microphone.
Besides my voice, I can get everything else
Oh
with
my
the
God.
ChatLink Pro, and it has a ground loop isolator because if
The hell does that
you're
even mean?
if you're charging your PlayStation station controller, right? Your and then your mic is plugged into that. You create a ground loop because the PlayStation is an ungrounded. I don't
Okay.
know what the thing is. So it creates a loop where there could be like buzzing and shit in the background. So you need the isolator to take the buzzing out. If you unplug your controller and you use it wireless, then there's no like loop. There's no like feedback loop or whatever.
Okay.
And so now I got the ChatLink Pro. So that's the option I'm going to go down. The other option was
Okay.
I have the mix amp. I have the optical cable that it comes with. Problem is PS5 no optical thing
Sure.
in back of PS5. What I need to do is get an Astro HDMI audio splitter. Okay. Plug Astros plug in front, right? Because I have the wired ones. Plug in front, in back goes into.
Narnia.
Actually, I can't remember where it goes. Oh, into splitter. Okay. Odd optical cable out. Splitter in to optical in splitter. Splitter HDMI out. Going to PlayStation. PlayStation out. Going to Elgato in. Elgato out. Goes back to display.
And then we get a Phoenix.
Elgato USB plugs into back of PC. Okay.
Simple.
But then I would need another audio millimeter jack to then, yeah. So then I'm
That's
like, but then I'll go onto a disc or a Reddit thread and be like, oh no, you could just do it this way. And then trying to find like the most specific thing, like, can I hear my A40 wired microphone voice chat audio of my own voice with XYZ equipment? There is no thread that exists. And you're just like, I'm gonna kill myself right now.
So what I'm
So,
hearing is you're PC streamer only. That's okay.
I mean, yeah, right now it's not looking good. I did buy this chat link thing, so in theory,
Could make it happen.
in theory, what I'm gonna test tomorrow is, if I couldn't get like a lot of answers on like my own voice, like they were saying if you want to stream and record, it won't get your own voice, but like if I go into a Discord party on my PlayStation, could I grab the audio? Like, because obviously I'm going to be in Discord on my computer technically. Like, is there a way to grab that audio? If not, I think the cheapest solution I have is literally
Talking into your phone?
no. Because how am I gonna get the
That's a good point.
audio on stream, right?
Shit.
This is the issue here.
Shit.
So the cheapest workaround is probably like I just have a USB. I just get an other microphone, and just put a fucking Blue Yeti on the thing, and that's my audio source because I can just USB that into my PC. I don't know how that would work with like Discord, for example, because these headphones would be getting all the game audio, so I couldn't just go into
Oh.
Discord on my PC with these headphones, right?
Sure.
So I'd have to go into Discord on the PS5. Everyone could probably hear me off of this microphone,
Sure.
and then I just have my stream. I have my other microphone that's just used to pull audio for my stream only. You know what I'm saying? Probably
I see what
not.
you're saying. I mean, I hear what you're saying. I just know for myself, I was like, I might want to stream NCAA, and then if it's that complicated, fuck no. I'll
Yeah.
be a PC
Yes,
only
but then I think
streamer.
the cheapest scenario might be like literal just Apple earbuds. I can literally just plug them into the front of my like in the mic jack right here,
I
and
was
then I
gonna
could
ask if there was
I
something like that on this controller.
I could probably well on the controller that's how I'll do the audio, but that's what I have to do with these. I'm plugging into the front of the controller
So why doesn't it pick up the mic?
because it only can get one audio source out. It doesn't send it
Jesus,
all
man.
through HDMI. Yeah, that's the problem.
The
Like it
hell
would
is
in
this?
a so I can get every single
Okay.
bit of audio from the PlayStation over. I can hear chat. I can hear everyone. I can talk to everyone. Like they can hear me in the party chat, but it doesn't go to the Elgato because it could only send one thing. It can only send what it's hearing in my headphones, and that
I
would
hear
be
you.
game audio and chat audio. It can't then send this audio that I'm giving it because it only has one
It's a one-way
output
street.
Yeah, so that's why I could plug. I could do the old trick of earbuds. I actually don't even need to put the earbuds in. I just need a microphone.
Yeah, you just need one
I
of
might
them.
just look in my cabinets to see if I have like a cheap USB microphone. Literally just plug it in on Streamlabs. Say, hey, this is my mic source, and then it would work that way because my stream could hear. Say we were all in Discord playing, they
Sure.
could hear that anyway. I would hear it at the same time, and then the USB mic would just be picking up my voice for the stream to hear, and then they'd hear everything else also. That's how I'm probably gonna have to do it if I wanted to do it that way. Do I even give a shit? I bought this little thing because it's like $15. So I was like, I might as well buy it and see if I can
Sure.
just go in a Discord call without it.
Sure.
Or I just stream from the PlayStation with no cam, but then it's like, dang, I just spent money on this fucking Elgato for nothing. Damn, GG.
I did look up. I'll have to look it up again, but I was
It's a
seeing
nice
that
knowing
in
you.
StreamYard, there's a package that you could purchase to where it does pretty much all that for you. I'm not sure how much it is, but I was looking at that and I was
I don't
gonna
know what
ask
it
you.
does for with the PlayStation. It's not a tech. It's a PlayStation 5 thing. It's
No,
the
that's what I was
PlayStation.
looking up, was how
Yeah.
to do it with Xbox, and it said it worked with Xbox and PlayStation. Now, I'm not sure how far, like, because when you say it works, there's a lot of different
Yeah,
meanings to that, like
it's like, do they know that I have Astro A40s with a mix amp? Do they
possibly not.
know that I have like there was a guy who did a full tutorial. I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna work. But then I realized at the end, he's like, oh, this only works for dual PC setups. I'm like, fuck, I gotta
Don't
find
have
a
that.
thing. I
Okay.
gotta find a thing for one PC with it. It's just like hell. It was hellish.
I
Then
feel like
sometimes I'm just sitting there like I just want to play the game. Like I don't give a fuck.
maybe we need to incorporate the coach and see if he remembers from back in his day.
He doesn't know shit, I think.
Oh, shit.
Like and then the more videos I watch, the more people said like, "Gosh, the PlayStation 5 just like is giving us trouble." Like the Xbox isn't much better, but at least you can pick up your mic audio with this like microphone monitoring thing, and
Yeah.
they have I don't know if is there an optical port
There's
in
an
the back
HDMI.
of the
Yeah.
I know there's an HDMI, but is there a actual like there's a specific like optical plug? I don't know if it has it
I'd have
though.
to double check it. I feel like it does, but I'd have to check it.
If it did have that, then that would be you'd still have to get a fucking optical cable too. And then you're like, dang, you're just spending bread.
It's just too much bread. I hate that.
That's why, but now I get it
Bread from the
now when
bakery.
now it makes sense when I remember watching like a Scum stream
Hmm.
and I think he was playing a game on console and he wasn't able to voice chat. Like when people were talking shit, he wasn't able to do it, and I never understood. Like, dang, you got all the shit. Why can't you do it? Because it's like it was probably one of these like little workarounds to where they had it set up a certain way to where he couldn't use his voice chat in game, but he could use it for his stream and Discord, and you can't like switch and go back and forth. So I'm like, okay, now all this shit makes sense.
You're probably talking about Vanguard when it was the beta.
Probably
Because he
there's
had to go
probably
back to PlayStation and shit.
yeah. I was
I
like,
mean,
dang, this shit is just like
I hope it works for you, but yeah, that
I don't even
shocks me
care
out of it.
anymore.
I'm not, I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna
fucking
sit
do
there and
it.
just recruit on my own. No, and honestly, I could be a vibe. Then I feel like I'm like Tej. You know, Tej would always stream no cam, bro. He's just sitting there, just doing whatever.
Eating fucking crumble.
But
No
then
one
it's like,
knows.
did I just drop $100 on a capture card? Maybe I
Possibly.
did. Maybe
If
I
it did,
did for
maybe I
no
did.
reason. Maybe I did for no reason at all.
What if it was for the
But
satisfaction of knowing that if somebody asks if you have it, you do?
true. And I now I'm like making my brain. I'm talking myself into it. Like, man, I have always wanted just like a better quality microphone. Then I'm talking myself into like
Sure you have.
I already committed to the capture card, and I have always talked about wanting a better microphone instead of using the headset mic. So maybe I just get all the purchases out of the way.
We
Yeah,
about to go from 6 fucking ads to like 10 in a matter of
yeah.
gotta recoup the
I
setup.
gotta
Here we
recoup. Gotta
10 of
recoup
them.
somehow,
That's
some
10.
way.
Be prepared. Here's 10, gentlemen. That's crazy. I wish you the best on that journey, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucked. So
I don't know. I'm kind of interested in trying. I don't know if you saw, but for COD, they just released like a season. I think season 5 just came out, so they just reset rank and shit. Like, I'm interested in trying it and seeing what happens. I mean, it
yeah.
can't be the worst. If I do stream, it'll be that. I'm not
See if the
going.
cheaters are left.
Well, I did see that 2 cheat companies just had to file bankruptcy, so that makes me feel happy.
Okay, that's a start.
Will they recoup under a new name? Probably. Because the
They'll get
judge
their
could
shit back
say,
somehow.
I deem that you owe them $50 million. And they hit the gavel and they say, okay.
Yeah.
And do you have $50 million? Absolutely not.
Nope.
Do you have $5 million? No. What do you have? I have a cheese sandwich and about $200. All right.
Oh man.
We're taking you to collections. All right. Well, I ain't
Well,
got it. So
sounds good, I guess.
take them to collections, but you ain't gonna get shit. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll play some ranked and see if I just don't want to blow my brains out. But it's kind of a tough sell.
It is
That's how
tough.
you'll know it's a tough time. But we'll see what happens. All right. Well, we've bullshit enough. It's time to go to Twitter and lose our shit again.
Correct.
All right. I hear you. If there's anyone in the chat who has figured out how to do this whole fucking setup with streaming on a PS5, please let us know.
Yeah, if you know this shit, man, I mean,
help a brother out.
I mean, I think I got it down pretty much on what's going on, but
yeah, I mean, you were explaining it and it sounded right.
Yeah, like I'm just chalked, basically. That's all.
You are chalked. Unfortunately, GG, go next. Yeah, I had to start out with the Chris Tyson deal that's going on with for those of you that don't know, Chris Tyson is
not good.
Mr. Beast. He's a member, and basically there's the pedophile allegations going around, but not just the allegations. There's just so much evidence coming up. There's these videos here, and then I didn't realize till we were about to go live, but one of the members who came out against all this stuff, who was, I can't remember the guy's name, but he was the minor who was working for Chris, part of his like Discord server and all this.
Yeah.
He had way more receipts, and he goes on for about a minute and a half. So, I mean, it's a good thing that you and I don't understand how this shit happens, the mental deal for it. Like, I seriously don't understand how.
No, yeah, I don't know what the what are we doing?
I don't know, but I find it very hard to believe that old Jimmy didn't know this was happening, since this is quote unquote his best friend. So I feel like he would walk by and be like, "Hey, here, about 13, maybe we won't do that one." But yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I think it's very stupid. I just don't. I do think it is very funny though that I saw like Kai Cenat was saying, and I applaud Kai for going out. Not that he gives a shit if I do. Saying, it's just weird. Like, it's weird, it's not right, all this and that. And he actually got more hate for calling him Chris than Ava. And it was all just about this trans hate over pedophilia, which is quite an interesting feel that trans hate can go above pedophilia, but
Yeah, a bit odd.
yeah, I feel like there should be a hierarchy. It's like a draft order. We just kind of keep things going up there. I feel like pedophilia is kind of one of those top alarm bells where you just kind of say, "Yep, that's going to be a Yahtzee," but yeah, not right. And I'm sure with all the evidence coming out, I feel like I feel like the creators who were very quick to start calling out Mr. Or Dr. Disrespect need to keep the same energy.
Yeah.
Chris, like you can't be
Can't
wishy-washy
backpedal
on
now.
this.
Yeah.
No. All right, moving on to some Stoogie topics that we're more familiar with.
Hold on. Did you when you were playing baseball, were you Glendora American or National?
National.
Okay. Just in case all the little league shit's going on right now. Out of our district, we're District 20.
What?
You said
Nationally kick the
you
piss out
said
of
you were
America?
Glendora National, and Glendora National didn't even make it out. They didn't even make it to the District 20 tournament.
Son of a bitch.
Claremont beat Glendora American 8-7 in the title game to make it out, and they beat them 6-5 in the winners bracket. So some tough matches, but I think Claremont has been. Then they had Claremont. The Claremont team ended up winning the district,
Okay.
Section 3 district, but then they, where are they in this? In this like main tournament up here. Then they beat La Mirada on the 20th. Then they lost to Sweetwater. And
Where the fuck is
I
Sweetwater?
don't know. Sweetwater Valley.
Think this shit's sweet?
Here you are. They lost to Eastvale 6-5 in loser second round.
See, back when I was playing, I sound like an old guy. We didn't have enough players to go both teams, so we would have players from the
Just have both.
All-Star
I feel like we
American
should
and
do
All-Star
that.
National. That's how we were winning. Was we just
That's what
combined
I'm
both, and it was
saying. I
just like
mean, technically,
the
2
God
years
Squad.
ago, the American team, or was it? I can't remember. One of the teams
That was
made it.
National. I think
Well, yeah,
National
they
did.
won
Yeah.
They were the Southern Section team.
Yep.
Went, lost to Hawaii, who ended up winning the whole thing. Hawaii represented the West. But I think the 4 teams that are left for Southern California are Sweetwater Valley, Eastvale, 4S
Eastvale.
Ranch. What the hell is 4? Oh, it's San Diego. And Conejo Valley. So that's Thousand Oaks. So there you go. There's your.
Okay.
If anybody cares about Little League, which I actually do like Little League.
I mean, but we know who they're gonna run into. They're running into them boys.
They're running them sweet boys.
Sweet boys from Carousel.
Them sweet boys from Curacao. Let's see. I'm gonna look and see if my sweet boys
Yeah, what are your boys doing?
have they they're from Williamstead. It's typically where they're from.
Okay.
But I want to see
Not sure where
if
that is on a map.
yeah, if they've already punched their ticket, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Because it comes out, it's normally in like August or something. Let's see, region tournaments. There's always a Curacao team, I think, or there's a Caribbean region. It's already done. Let's see who won. No, Aruba.
Carousel didn't make it?
Aruba will be representing.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Them sweet boys didn't make it.
Wow, the Williamstead. Wow, there's 2 teams. See, y'all got 2 teams in Curacao, but you're not. We need to join forces. The Sweet Boys will not be. They lost in. Wait, or are they?
Didn't they win last year? Or did they lose in the finals?
They both lost in the semifinals, so then they both played each other. The 2 Curacao teams both played each other in the 3rd place game. So it's Aruba.
Bitch.
Yeah, they've lost 2. Curacao lost 2 championships back to back. Both to
Oh,
the West. It's been the West versus Curacao both times. They lost to Hawaii, then they lost to the El Segundo team from last year. It was hitting
that's who it was. El Segundo.
absolute
Yeah.
nukes.
California boys. Yeah, they had a bat. There's no question.
Let's look at Asia Pacific. We got Chinese Taipei.
I don't even care now that Carousel's
coming out of
not in, like,
Asia.
what do I have to watch?
Yeah, who do I? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, do I have something to hold hope for?
I fear not.
are my sweet boys from Tokyo.
Oh, they've got to come on.
Yeah, Tokyo 4-0. They're coming in fucking locked and loaded.
A fucking juggernaut. Just
they won 12-0, 11-4. Okay, and then they got like a 3-day bye. And then they won 13-0 in the semis. Then they won 5-1 in the championship. These guys are fucking pissed slamming.
Limitless range.
Johoku Little League in Tokyo, Japan.
Johoku
beat the piss out of everybody.
Jeez.
It was coming out of Europe. Europe/Africa. I mean, that's like a big that's a widespread right there.
Yeah, it's bold strategy, Cotton.
Like, hey, let's pull in whoever we can. Czech Republic. Yeah, these guys.
Czech's doing their thing.
They're gonna get pissed on so bad.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but that's honestly no Curacao, man. That ain't.
I mean, that honestly, I'm bummed out.
I'm good. Maybe Aruba will
make
me feel something, because they'll still be wearing those like light blue Caribbean colors, and it does make me feel some type of way about those sweet boys.
We just talked about the pedophilia. We're talking about them sweet boys. Who cares?
It's all out of respect, though. Obviously,
all out of respect for the gentleman. Everybody thinking that? Get your fucking head out of the gutter.
Let's pull up to the West Region Championships in San Bernardino.
Okay, I'm there. They got any hot dogs or anything? Any concessions?
They gotta have some glizzies there.
Maybe some Sour Patch straws, perhaps. I'm down.
Yeah. The Hawaii team's from Waikiki.
Waikiki?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! I might just be on the Hawaii squad.
Yeah, I might be on Hawaii. I'm always on West Coast squad.
Cali and Hawaii. Let's ride, gentlemen. May the best men win.
All right, Joe Burrow got a buzz cut.
He looks like Eminem. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, is he gonna start beating his wife or something? I don't know how this. Because I've seen how this, blonde era goes, and I mean, we've all seen the music video for "Love the Way You Lie," and it just. I wouldn't like to say it ends in your favor. You know what I mean? Like it just. It takes you down the Anakin path, down to that Darth Vader. So, congratulations to Joe Burrow.
Good luck, Joseph.
Yep, just kind of showing, this is just kind of like we said, kind of keep the same energy. We got one tweet immediately for Dr. Disrespect when the allegations came out from Pokimane, and then immediately go over to Chris Tyson, and we have what I like to call strategic defense, making sure you don't walk yourself into a corner, but you slap the floor and kind of, brace yourself. It's kind of the same as
hey, we're pulling the trans card, huh? Ugh, man.
Fucking pulling a trap card out and saying, "Oh, there we
go."
It
literally is a trap card.
It really is. That or you're a racist or something. That one's usually a pretty good trap card.
Yeah, that's pretty classic.
So I mean, just be better, just stay consistent. Like, no matter who it is, the issues are the issues. And if you feel this way about the issue, that's phenomenal. Just stick with it.
Yeah.
You think it's bad, as it should be. Cool. Bad all the way around. And there's more evidence against Chris than there was against Dr. Disrespect. So.
Correct.
Just got to keep it real here, gentlemen. I'm not. I mean, fucking hell. Free Willy just came back and said, "Go fuck yourself." I guess. I don't know. Pacific Life more taking care of him, I guess. I mean, he just. Yeah, we might want to hightail it out of here, son, because we're not fighting.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough way to go out.
This guy did not get renewed on his Pacific Life contract, and he said, "All right, you fucker." I mean, look at the size of this thing. What do you want me to do? Want me to, like, T's and P's? But yeah, we might not want to watch that one. We might want to just reel up real quick. And I think he caught a fish, actually. Wait a minute. This guy have a fish? Look at this. Hold on.
Yeah, he might have got something.
Slow this down. I think he brought in a fish. I'm not talking the bait. I mean, he literally, if you look right here, yeah, it's fish. Kid call.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah. Right there. But Jesus Christ.
It's like, oh, shit. I got to spin this thing around.
Spin this son of a bitch. Let me drive the boat. It's good shit. Captain America shoes, it looks like. All right, baby. That fucking shield on. USF head coach Alex Golesh, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like a Sean McVay wannabe, but with more dip spit developed and probably crippling alcoholism, if I had to guess. But that's my own opinion. On playing Alabama and Miami this season, he said, Bama and Miami have to play South Florida.
Oh.
I hear you.
I hear that.
I'm not sure I agree with it, but
No,
I hear you.
I do not.
It is a true statement, but what are you going to bring out your neon green uniforms and scare them?
Yeah. They're going
to be
real
fair,
scared. They gave him a run last year.
Yeah, they
Remember
did.
South Florida against Bama? It was like, wasn't it like
Man.
10 to? It was like 10-10 at half or something.
It was 10-10. They had the lacrosse player at quarterback, and boy, oh boy,
It was bad.
they couldn't throw that rock to save their life.
And now, yeah, and then they make it, I guess, almost to the natty. Not quite, but
yeah. And they just did exactly what we said. Jalen Milroe, throw it deep and run.
I think
That's it.
I think I'm taking Milroe to win the Heisman.
Think so?
Yeah, I think I think everyone's kind of like, we don't know about Bama. I don't know. I think Kalen DeBoer is gonna really unlock him, honestly.
I'm a little worried about Cam Ward at Miami if he can keep it together.
I think anyone that goes to play quarterback at Miami is just destined to fail.
Just get chalked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris Tyson stepping down from Mr. Beast. I mean, it's not unexpected.
I thought he already wasn't really around though.
I don't watch Mr. Beast at all, so I don't.
I watch it a little bit, and I swear I hadn't seen him in a while, so I don't know.
Hey, fair
Maybe he was behind the scenes a lot more though.
Well, is that a joke about the messages?
Well, you know, hey, take that for what it is.
That's good shit. That's good shit from you. You know, if I could.
That's right.
Rhonda said my large icy was full when I went to the store for 2 minutes. I fear we have a investigation that needs to be taken.
Yeah.
Gonna have to look at the evidence, kind of see what it looks like.
Yeah, see if there are any cameras around.
Sure. I mean, see what the motive could be. You know, clearly your dog's cold, so we need to turn down the AC a little bit. You know, let's just kind of help that, and we'll try to get to this as soon as we can.
Right.
You got a lot more ice than you did flavoring, so I'm not sure what type of icy you got here, but we might want to just get a new one. You know, that's just what needs to happen. Translate pose. I don't even want to check these features. I'm happy right now. So far, I haven't gotten.
Community noted, huh?
I haven't yet.
There'll be one.
I am quite certain, and I think we would both react the same way, just rolling up and seeing some of that. Just think of a stoplight and this is happening, and you roll up.
He dropped out!
The hell?
I mean, stopped at a red light.
Somebody please!
Just I know I'd pull it with just.
I'd just be like, what's going on over there? Someone's having a bad day.
You all right, buddy? You need maybe a little ice pop, kind of cool, you know, cheer you up a bit, yeah. You need to check in. We don't need to go through that at the moment. Okay. Brown security team working on their tackle a fan on the field.
Okay.
It's not going well, but this is why it's a drill. Okay, takes off, heads back, across the field, makes man miss. Headed back to the 20. He's going back to the 15. Is dead. He's making a comeback through at the 5. Oh, we still don't have him, and we have him down at the 2. He almost broke free.
Yeah, he almost got.
What about?
That's pretty good.
If you look right about here, we need to have better leverage outside. You have that off arm free, and make sure you take the sign line.
There you go.
Ed, we're just giving up ground here. Boom. You know, I'm just not an athlete. Moment's too big. Pissed down my leg. You know, and it's just. Now we're just not taking a good angle, so he can square me up. Lucky I get the arms around him, then we clean out the tackle. I mean, this is why we do the drills, though. You know, it's not gonna be perfect off the rip. Oh boy, I mean, I'm just gonna let you know nothing can prepare you for this culinary disaster. Okay, so just
okay.
It's worse than the appetizer
from Mr. Krabs, you know?
I'm scared to look in here.
It's just chicken.
That's even scarier. What are you making again?
Chicken and rice.
Oh. Okay. Mama.
You don't think I can what? This is the same thing as chicken broth, okay? And we cook stuff in chicken broth all the time.
That is not the same thing as chicken broth.
Why is it not?
How's it looking?
Okay, well, the rice is almost done.
Wait, stir that up. What is that? This is what I'm eating. Oh, look, that chicken's falling apart.
Oh, yeah, it's tender.
Just don't tell me how you made it, and I would have ate it.
Well,
yeah, what else did you add to this? Some random barbecue sauce? And this is dinner?
yes.
Even dogs asking questions about if that's dinner.
My thing is
Eh.
like, how hard is it to? You could go to Barnes and Noble, get a recipe book. You actually don't need to go buy a book. You could just Google.
Dude, I mean,
Like recipes are so easy. Like if you have 10 recipes that like are just
Set.
very simple, like you're good.
you're locked.
You're so good.
I look, I don't know if it was a situation where she read you can cook in one pot, but she didn't read that it was an Insta pot.
Yeah.
Maybe
not a chicken broth.
I'm not sure that's how. I mean,
No,
you're not wrong with how the word's pronounced, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's not the process. I don't think.
Man, even Fido's questioning what you made here. He said, "Is this dinner?"
I don't even think he would eat that shit.
If you look at the dog, he's questioning too. He said, "Is it? I don't know, man. You fucking tell me." I mean, that's
Yeah, it's terrible.
Just have a pan or oven fry the chicken or pan fry and then have your rice and just there's no need for that. Okay, you're gonna get sick. I don't even know if this is possible, but Alexander Ovechkin on how the Capitals can improve next season. He said, "I want to see McDavid and Crosby on our team." I hear you.
Sure.
I mean, if McJesus is coming to the Capital with old Crosby, I mean,
I don't think McJesus will ever leave.
I don't think they have the trade pieces needed to get McJesus. So.
Yeah.
What if McJesus just
Wishful
said, "Fuck it,
thinking,
I'm
though.
going to Calgary."
I'm
Just right
out.
up the road. Goes to Vancouver. Goes to the
I'm going
fucking
cross
Canucks,
town. I'm
bud.
border hopping.
Yeah.
Province hopping.
I'm fucking playing for the Canucks boys. At least they won't leave me fucking hang out to dry, you know? Leave me out to dry there. Yeah, I mean, we've all been got by Burger King, but this is a different level.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper. You live at 14 Cambridge Street, Sydney 45365. You use Verizon Wi-Fi. Your SSIDs give me free. Leave many uses. WP2 security, and its password is 123456. Your key is 161.7.13.185. You go to open other man's at Clement Avenue, Cambridge 43641. Any Whopper my way. You roll your season today and BK. Have it your way.
Why did Burger King just dox me? That's my old address anyways. What the fuck? Since when Burger King doxing people?
You think they actually have the capability and technology now to make videos that people click on and it can dox you and get all your information through a spider crawler? There's no way.
Maybe. It's a crazy world, man.
Hey, Burger King, we might need a response here. Like we need to tighten up a bit.
Yeah, we need to lock it in.
Stop. I mean, look, the jingle, I get it. When people said that the jingle's killing me, that's not what they meant.
Yeah.
Not like doxing me. What if it just guessed all that information?
That would be
just
insane.
happened to be true. I figured it was only right to do the 2024 CDL player tier list and see if we agree, you know, see what's going on here. They did it for us, but, you know. Anything you disagree with? Anything you think, you know, maybe I should move them around a bit?
I don't think so. I think I like most of it.
I forgot Afro was on LAT.
Yeah. That was a fail.
I low key might throw Snoopy in D.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, bro, he don't know the spawns, and it's at the end of the game. Like, that's insane. They're players in ranked that know spawns.
Trying to look at B and see if anyone should go up. I mean, is attach A? I mean, maybe.
I mean, he had a good stage 4 when they were playing high rise
Yeah.
control, but like Sib might have earned his way into S tier, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, he was
yeah, but he
frying
was
a
pretty
chance.
bad the first couple stages.
All right, I respect that.
Like they were like, oh, they made a mistake.
Yeah, I do remember hearing
Like, remember,
that.
like Priest's dad or some shit, or mom was like talking shit
Oh
on
my
Twitter, like, oh, they made the wrong move. Like, yeah, okay. Your son's in D tier, so
Get wrecked.
LAG. I mean, Flames, I guess, was good. Diamond Con in B.
I like that Illy, the Pope held B, and
Yeah, I'd say that's
like,
fair. He barely played, but
that's crazy.
yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind it. I think it's pretty fair. If Pred didn't have the worst stage 4 ever, he could low-key also
Could get
be
an S.
potential S along with Cell if he didn't have a.
It's a little stinker.
Yeah, he didn't even really have a stinker. It just like.
His playstyle completely changed.
Yeah, like everyone just kind of like was like, what the fuck is going on here?
A Beezy,
Yeah,
if he
I don't mind it. I like Abuza in A. I'd say that's fair. The only reason why he wouldn't be an A is because like he was pretty bad at the beginning of the year, but they had this dude running a sub, so it's like
he's an AR.
once he was on his shit, like he was frying.
Low key,
Nasty and B, I don't know. That could be a little high, like. But I guess Kremp is already in C, so that might be fair.
You could make an argument for Nero going up to A. I mean, he was
Yeah,
a pretty
Nero was
consistent slayer. Like
he was a monster, yeah.
Linz, I mean, you could argue for Linz going down to C.
Honestly, I don't think Purge should be in D.
Yeah, I feel like he's getting hate. I feel like C.
I think they were winning with him. I guess I mean I know his hardpoint stats were bad, but like once they dropped him and put ASIM in, like he couldn't have been doing worse than ASIM. So having him next to ASIM,
I'm saying,
I'm not sure if I agree with that.
I agree with you. I don't disagree with that take.
I mean, he's not higher than C, obviously, but I guess Standy and D. Standy and D. I guess that's a tough one.
Bro, Fame is next to Assault, and Fame was on the starting roster the whole year, and Assault got dropped.
I know. Fame wasn't. Yeah.
That's
yeah, I'd say it's not. It's pretty solid though.
Yeah, I think so. I think looking at it, it's not too bad. Lucky, I mean, I might be D. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'll keep him in C just because he hit my 1 over that I needed, and he had when I say a monster control, I think he dropped like 40.
Slamming.
I didn't even know he had that in him. So you know what? For that, I'll give you that deal. Yeah, I think S tier is perfect. I mean, like I said, you could argue for a BZ being up there. Yeah, Pred, if he didn't have Major 4, would be chilling up there. Yeah. All right. Tiers are not in order. What the fuck?
Like from left to right.
Oh.
Like, yeah.
Okay. I was like, what do you... I mean, you just gotta love MCDC, man. I mean, obviously, I love Sean McVay, but if I was told I couldn't have Sean McVay and I had to pick one active coach to pick, I'm picking.
And it's all about the work. We don't live off reputation. We live off of work, and that's what's gotten us where we're at. It's been a long, hard road to get to where we're at right now, and there's a price to be paid, and so we got to go pay it again. That's the message, and it'll always be the message.
Hey. Oh yeah. What other coach has a fucking grit hat and says, "Hey, the price to be paid, and we got to pay it"? Sirianni would say something like that.
Yeah. There's only
old
a few,
Sirianni say, well, "You look like Kobayashi." You know,
yeah, old Sirianni would just be pulling random shit out.
I don't even care about this. I mean, it's just At first, I threw it in there, obviously, because you never know if you're going to get enough content. But like, it's really not that hard to be in a room with a girl by yourself and not have something like. You just be yourself. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it's not.
You just be
It's
like
not
a
as soon as
normal.
the door closes, you turn into a fucking werewolf, and
You
you're
just
like,
be like a
well,
normal human.
sure, yeah, not a degenerate,
Yeah.
degenerate fuck. Yeah, that's possible. I think you'll like this. The gas mask is finally getting updated in Warzone Season 5. So if you have the gas mask equipped, the overlay will only show when you're in the gas.
Yeah. How has it taken this long to like
Yeah, it's been
figure
out.
this shit out?
That's great questions. I'm sure community notes about to get my ass on this. Nope. All right, cool. Apparently, Glenn Powell confirms that he is returning for Top Gun 3, and start date has been set for the project. I'm not sure how I feel about Top Gun 3 being this quick after. Like, I'd rather them take their time on building a movie. Like, they did a really good job with 2. Obviously, it's not as good as 1, but sequels usually aren't as good as the original. And I think they did a great job with 2, and it took a long time to build. So, like, why? Like, don't rush it just to get more money. Like, please, for the love of God, don't do it. I can't. You can't ruin this franchise for me. You can't.
Don't do it if it's gonna be shit.
Don't do it. And don't succumb to having a bad movie and just bring in Sydney Sweeney for dump outs. Okay, like I'm not having Top Gun become that. Top Gun's got some goddamn substance.
Facts.
I mean, this opening monologue from Schultz was just too good. Like, you're just gonna laugh.
Biden is out and Kamala is in. The election went from drool runnings to cool runnings faster than a female cop can fumble her firearm. Move over, RFK. This November, we've got a new throat goat, and apparently her headshots don't miss. Kamala Harris, or as we call her, Warhawk Tua, the half-black, half-Indian parents met at a 7-Eleven robbery, is officially the Democratic nominee. Surely the Dems, the party that calls Trump the end of democracy, surely they allowed the voters to choose Kamala, right? What? No? Wait, there's no right to choose? Guys, this is a presidential election, not a woman's body in Oklahoma. Now, I don't want to seem like a flat earthing, dinosaur denying, believe all women conspiracy theorist, but it kind of feels like the Democrats dragged Biden's lifeless corpse through the campaign long enough to avoid a primary so they could place whoever they wanted as the nominee. And that's about as democratic as North Korea's Got Talent. Sidebar, last year's winner, Ching Chong Chestnut, ate 46 rats.
Good record.
Congratulations, Ching Chong. That's a lot of rats. We'll look forward to seeing how many you eat next year. What I'm saying is they used a vegetable to install a plant. And honestly, we would have been happier with a fruit. But the reality is it doesn't matter. Last week, Trump became invincible. Literally. He was leading before, and now he's number 1 with a bullet. At this point, if the Dems wanted to beat Thrifty Cent, they'd have to run George Washington, and Kamala could work for him. Paid. Now, why is Trump invincible? Because he has the power of Hulkamania, obviously, brother, with a hard R, and also because this pimple-lipped, pug-faced incel, we'll call him a trench bulldog, tried to make Trump's brain public domain. Fortunately, even a bullet couldn't make Donald open-minded. Now, getting a shot off at the president must be an incredibly difficult thing to accomplish. I mean, not as difficult as finding binoculars to fit his eyes. Jesus, he looks like the sloth from Ice Age. Jesus. But he must have designed a pretty ingenious plot to circumvent the Secret Service. And oh, what's that? Wait, you're saying that Herbie Potter was just walking around with a loaded gun like he was on an Alec Baldwin set? He was carrying a fucking ladder and a rangefinder. He propped it up on a building that had cops in it, positioned himself on the roof with a perfect sight line to the president, and no one did anything? This Mickey Mouse security detail was so goofy it made Donald duck. Oh, boy. Who's in charge of the Secret Service? A lady? Wait, what? Seriously? Well, of course she didn't have anyone on top of the building. Women only care about shots on a roof when there's a pool party. Now, I don't want to seem like a Bigfoot tracking, moon landing denying Jews don't control the weather conspiracy theorist, but it doesn't exactly feel like a 20-year-old fetal alcohol face McLovin should be able to infiltrate the most advanced security detail in history. I mean, the only other thing he's penetrated was his palm. Did Kim Cheadle hire Epstein's NyQuil Night Watch? What the fuck is going on here? This just doesn't feel right. And that's the problem. Nothing feels right. We have officially.
I think I couldn't put it in words what's going on here, but
That's pretty much it.
I think his recaps need to be weekly. And I mean, the internet was naming him Retardy Oswald, but I mean,
Yeah.
Fetus looking McLovin might be a good one. Herpy Potter, pretty good.
There were some, yeah,
Look
those
like
are some
Sid the
elite ones in there.
Yep. I mean, that's good shit. Thank you, Andrew. I haven't even watched the full thing. I literally, I think I watched 30 seconds of this and said, I know what I need. I know it needs to be done. Yeah, just got to watch Daniel Jones, just kind of, getting after it. They say, Saquon, we don't need you. We're going to get a cheaper backup. We got a quarterback. I can't have that. Luke Combs wants his royalties. And we missed.
That might be a fumble too. Might have done that backwards.
Oh, actually, let's see. It's a fumble. Let's see. He's behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's see.
Where's the foot pivot? Yeah, it's fumble.
That might be. It's close. It's definitely close.
It's fumble.
Can't really see where it's like landing.
It's okay, guys. We're not an NFL franchise or anything. We'll get it next week. $40 million. It's not like we're, you're going to rookie dealers and shit. You knew this moment was coming.
Yeah, I mean, here we go.
It's time for Stooge of the Week. I mean, this is a beautiful setup. This is
I know.
Colts facility. This is the loud house. Maybe the drums were too loud. I don't know.
Yeah, something. Lights too bright.
Who the hell's this guy just sitting here like America's Got Talent judge? Like,
I have no
what's
idea.
going on here?
Coach Foster, welcome to the Big Ten. We'll begin with your opening statement.
Okay, opening statement.
How you guys doing? I'm happy to be here.
Good.
Glad to be a part of this great conference.
Yep.
Finally putting two great emblems together, UCLA and the Big Ten.
Okay.
We're a school that's won, 123 championships. So this fits us being right in this conference. Football-wise, we're just excited. I'm sure you guys don't know too much about UCLA, but our football program, but we're in LA.
Sure.
Okay. Didn't know that.
Check.
It's us and USC.
Yep.
Okay.
That's correct.
We
Cal also is in California if we're talking about it.
Yeah.
Stanford's
what about
in
Cal State LA?
There we go. Cal State Long Beach, perhaps.
He's just excited.
I'm just basically excited, really.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Any questions?
All you had to do was
I'm just basically excited.
In a second.
Any questions? Jesus.
I mean, you just.
Once he looked off to the left and started laughing, I turned it off. I'm like, I can't do this.
And then to make things better, we got Deshaun Foster, but don't you worry, we got fucking Harbaugh coming at you, and he's in bulk in the Twitter Stoogery. He's back, baby.
Oh,
Just the way it feels. I mean, feels like
first day of camp,
New Year's Day. Feels like being born. Feels like coming out of the womb. It's like you're in there and it's comfortable and it's safe. And
what's wrong with this guy?
You're out. You're born. The lights are on. It's bright. Got chaos. People look.
I feel so bad that Nin's coaches are just
insane. Are just too insane.
I mean, at least this is better.
At least Harbaugh, that he can coach, so that's good.
It's unfortunate though that UCLA got their name in here too.
I know, yeah.
Just damn.
And he can't even work Chargers camp. He's working Rams camp, so
yeah.
They can't even be there. He's got to work the other team's camp.
That's
He'll probably work
crazy.
USC too.
He'll probably just talk to the players and shit.
I'm not sure
Coaches
really. I know he was doing behind the scenes video and stuff.
Oh. Tell my boy Matt Stafford.
There's a video on his story of Cooper Kupp.
Oh shit.
Just feels good to have it happen.
Okay, thank you, John or Jim. Sorry.
Thank you.
Be more like John.
Yeah, and then as I said, he wears cleats to practice. He might sleep in those, to be honest. I don't think.
Yeah.
think he's like a kid at the first day of school.
Cleats in the gloves.
Who the hell's this? Like, are you on a step or did your legs just disappear? I don't
I think
know.
it's a step. It's got to be.
Okay. Is that like when you're a kid and you get your cleats for the season and you're walking around the house on the tile and
You're
shit,
loving
showing
it.
them off? Yeah.
It's like when you're at the store and you got to try them on. Mom says, "Hey, can you go run around a second? Just run back and forth."
Take off real quick.
You're in your school outfit because you just came from school to go to Sports Chalet.
It's like a dog. And you're trying to finesse
They're
to like
still
get
frozen.
the ones that look cooler, but they're just like $50 more. So you just got kind of like you got to try to sweeten the deal, but like you're
Facts.
a kid, so you don't have anything to sweeten the deal.
You got nothing. You're just hoping and praying.
You're like, I'll wash the car. And it's like that's not $50. That's not how this works. I'm gonna start doing this. So just know if you ask me about something and I send you this picture,
Yep.
it's
We know.
it's frozen. So just know. I mean, god damn it, I mean, I'm sure you saw every other coach go up there.
Yeah, you had to have like some sort of rundown on.
Like we're not having UCLA go first. Like we're at least having Purdue.
Yeah.
Or maybe, Minnesota or something. Like we're not. And then I mean when I thought things couldn't get weirder. Again, I cannot have my Billy skin from Saw, but I can
Tracer
be a
pack
fucking
sock puppets, which actually is so bad that it's good, and I actually think I might end up getting it just because it looks ridiculous. You get the googly eye. I think it's the googly eyes and the mouth that make me interested.
This looks so
This shit
insane.
looks ridiculous.
If I'm playing ranked S&D and I get someone slide challenging me with googly eyes.
You got the Raggedy Ann hair going on. I mean,
oh my god.
Yeah, you get some guns, but nobody's gonna get it for the gun. Oh, and then you got the little oh man. Yep. Well, that's the sock puppet bundle.
What the hell's wrong with the developers, man? Like,
Man, it's freaking me out.
what the hell is going on here? This is pretty cool to see like the amount of like production it took from the team.
3,
I don't know if you've
2,
seen this.
and the black, and 1, cue orchestra, and up. Stand by camera 7. Take. Take. 9.
The orchestra playing Stir is not something I thought I'd get on my bingo card for champs.
You're damn right I didn't have that one, but boy, I didn't know I needed it. But
I know.
I
It
can't live
hits
without it.
hard, yeah.
So, wait, you're telling me before champs we couldn't have got formal in old OG jersey, just bigger?
Well, they didn't even know that they were doing this.
Oh, I thought they had this set up for champs the entire time.
They didn't set this up till the day before.
Oh.
I watched Hitch explain it. So he was like, basically, he didn't know Krim was going to be there for that long. So Krim was there, and then Formal was there. Damon's coaching, and Scump's on the watch party. So then he was like, he and the Corey guy who runs the thing, they were talking about what they should do for like walkouts.
Yeah.
If they make it to champs. And then Hitch was like, you think we'd be able to do like the whole dynasty's here? What if we had them like kind of walk out with the team? And then the Corey guy was like, let me run it by the CDL and see. And then the CDL was like, we can't do it fully because of like production. Like there's timelines. There's sets they have to like hit. But they were like, they could do like a little thing at the beginning, then walk up to the side, and then the other guys go through. So they didn't have Formal didn't have that. All the other guys had their old white jerseys, but he didn't have that jersey because I think it's in California.
Oh, okay.
Because he's like from Cali, so I think that jersey's in Cali. That's not confirmed. That's just what I'm assuming because it was literally the day before they set this up.
That would make sense.
So then he just had any like white jersey to try and like blend in.
Yeah, that works. I mean, it was a legendary moment.
Yeah, so they literally just set it up the day before. That's why Hitch was so pissed because he's like, literally, if he was saying like for New York's example, right? Because they're owned by Cloud9. Cloud9 is the org that knocked Optic out of champs in Black Ops 3. They're like, if they wanted to, they could have had Aches. Because Akes was
Oh
on
my
that team. They could have had
That-
Akes and Assault and Lacefield walk out right after, and that could have been a thing. Like, oh, you're gonna bring your dynasty out. We're Cloud9. We're gonna bring out the team that knocked out your dynasty. They could have done it. No one does shit. That's why like all the Optic people are so pissed, which rightfully so. Like, bro, you can't complain.
That's good production.
Yeah, like make something happen.
That's just good business.
The
Yeah,
the
that's
the
good
one
shit.
thing you could do, like everyone's like, oh well, the CDO shouldn't allow. The CDO will probably let all these other teams say yes. No one at least tries. Like Optic at least like say, hey, could we do it? And they'll be like yes or no.
Yeah, but you're coming up with ideas. No, that makes.
Yeah.
You know what? Now that I know that it was just a 1-day deal, it's even better.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was so lit. I was so turned. I was like,
Yeah,
"There's
that
no
was
way."
crazy.
And it worked perfect because I had my Huntsman Scump jersey on, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
"Oh, we're winning this fucking thing."
Yeah, facts.
I would have liked it better if Brucey went over, but I couldn't buy one.
Not quite.
It's just fire seeing the backdrop. Like they put a lot into the timing.
Mm-hmm.
I also like the fact that Optic didn't wait for Daniel's side to like tell them to grab the trophy. Like this is our event, we paid for it. Like,
yeah,
we're not doing this. They were so locked in, bro. That beat change was perfect. It went to like Darth Vader, Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
That was good shit.
It was fire.
Good stuff by Hitch and the boys, man. Like
Yeah,
that's
way to make
creativity
shit
at its
happen.
finest. Yeah, you can't hate on someone for having a creative idea and
What
then
I'm
you just
saying,
didn't do
man.
it. Like
That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, do we show?
I don't even know if I think we get.
I mean,
I think we get the gist.
Yeah, just know there's a lot of. I mean, you can find it on Twitter, folks. There's a
The
lot
receipts
of
are coming
evidence,
out.
A lot of receipts, a lot of Discord. Apparently, I will say one thing that is very weird. You know how people set up bots in their Discord to like do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Chris Tyson had a bot that would just show off random, just like porn.
No. Okay.
Just like it would just pick like
Yeah.
random image, bang. That's for today. That's just anytime you log into Discord, apparently, boom, here you go. Like,
thank you for nothing.
Go to the NSFW bot. The fuck's wrong with you if you're setting up one of those? I fear it's not okay, brother. Now, I think this is a good proposed change with all those different the different conference alignment and all that shit. I think instead of doing a coin toss at the beginning of the game, I agree with SMU head coach Rhett Lashley. He wants to play Mike Norvell in College Football 25 to determine their kickoff. I think that would just be phenomenal.
That'd be
I mean,
funny.
are you kidding me, dude? We got Lincoln Riley before every game, coach. You got to fucking nice up. Like,
yeah.
17-14. You got the ball. 2 minutes left. Let's drive down. Let's practice what we preach. Let's not, flip shit. Let's not pull a shin dog, throw a pick in the red zone. Can't have that.
Don't want that. Don't want it to happen.
I was hoping in this new game you weren't gonna have that, but it seems like a tendency. But I tell you what,
yeah.
There's two things we know for sure. You're gonna throw picks in the red zone, but boy, you're gonna put up stats.
Oh, I'm gonna put up numbers. It's gonna be 5 tuds with 4 picks.
Yeah.
Don't you get it twisted? Because I'm gonna get some deep shots.
We're threading the needle.
Might not get them all though.
I have to call out Coach when he says something stupid too. Not as bad as Deshaun Foster, but still.
Yeah, well, I mean, we are at the top of the Big Ten conference. I mean, we're to the top of any conference. I don't ever look at ourselves below anybody, and I never will.
Paul Feinbaum to go fuck himself.
Look where Ohio State and Oregon were 2 years ago. Look what they took over. Look what we took over. I mean, it takes time. I'm not a magician. I can't wave a magic wand and everything just be perfect right away. But find one area that we had made progress. So this thing's got momentum. It's coming. Nothing's going to stop it. That's fine. They started at a different point. We'll see where it ends up. Coach. Yeah. Well,
it's not as bad.
No,
The
not.
magician line,
no.
Didn't need that. Yeah, I agree with him though. I mean, I think the USC fans who think that just because he brought transfers over with him and Caleb Williams, that all of a sudden team was just gonna be godlike. It's like, well, you still have to recruit a defense. We didn't have that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty interesting. This is TST talking about the drama from champs, but the drums being too loud.
When the CWL changed to the CDL, it fucking men in blacked people's brains. They were just like, everyone's on an even playing field now. Like, I think they just fucking like, I guess the last 10 years don't matter. I think that's what happened. Like, the last 10 years don't matter if we go to Minnesota.
To be fair, if Hex didn't buy back Optic, I think it would have been like they said, like everyone's on an even playing field. Because then, like back in MW in 2019, you were still with OGLA. I was with Chicago Huntsman. So there's like,
you could switch and follow like your favorite players to a different team.
Yeah.
Like, definitely. But I think it would have just died maybe.
I
mean,
think
it's
so
tough
too,
to say
but-
because we didn't get to see it in its full.
Yeah, I mean, it would be
thing.
interesting to see if there's an alternate
If there was no
they
COVID.
have LAN the entire year.
Like it would have been weird though. You're going out to Paris for one match and you're flying home. Like what the fuck? It's insane.
I mean, that game wasn't great, but I will say it was fun to watch it. Like it was good to watch.
It was a bang out. It was
Shit to
5v5. I forget that shit was 5v5.
Remember they started the year with fucking gunless?
I do remember.
told
That.
Pierce,
They're
"We're done
just
with this shit."
screaming at each other all day. Him and Envoy just screaming at each other every day. That shit was
Little
crazy.
fucking Envoy just tell him to go fuck himself. I wish there's a clip of that. That'd be beautiful. All right.
Everyone's going to be a Minnesota fan. I think that's just gonna happen.
Franchise
I think
now.
there's
Everyone's
oh my
even.
God, there's 2 LA teams. That means if you're from California, you must pick
Well.
fucking LA, one of the LA teams.
Wasn't it 2019 that the Gorillas threw out Aches, Lacefield?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Assault was on there too. They just
Assault
brought that
app.
whole damn. Yeah, it was so. That team was so shit.
I did Silly on there too, or was that Cold?
Yeah, maybe Silly might have been on there.
The
It was
fuck
some
is
terrible
that
team. It was so
bro?
bad.
I feel like Aches gave up after the first event. I'm retired. I'm done. Didn't
He
Karma
woke up.
retire after like the first like
Yeah.
stint? He just woke up and said, "I'm done. I'm not playing this shit game. I didn't go to Optic. I'm not having this." You got to think though. What if they had Karma the entire time instead of having to get Pristini? So instead of Gunless, you have fucking Karma.
These are the rosters.
Or if you had Big Brucey.
That was that phase team. Oh man, remember that phase team with Major Maniac?
God, with Major Weenie.
With Major Weenie.
And Priesta was like MVP. Remember on Arkhov or no,
yeah.
on Azir Cave, bro? He just dropped 40 bombs. Oh, if we would have known about prize picks back then, oh my God, that's free cash.
Yeah,
I know.
the Florida team with Pharaoh, Frosty, Wake, Havoc,
Holy
Skies.
shit. Wait, Big Wake was in.
Big Wake was on Florida, yeah. And
Wow, I don't remember.
The
Big
London
Wake.
Royal Ravens was Wuskin, Scrap, Dylan, Zero, and Shawnee.
Oh my God, I forgot about that squad.
And then Nasty was a sub. Rated was a sub. There were so many subs because they were just giving out fucking cash. Okay, this was the. I don't know. Oh, okay, I guess this was the original LAG team.
Yeah. What was that one?
Oh wait, no, because it says a bunch of people are subs. The 4 people that aren't subs are Aqua, Decimate, Vivid, Saints. But
Saints
then
was on the starting roster. I know that.
yeah, but then there was Blast, Spart, Lacefield, and Aches. They're all listed as subs, but I'm not sure how it all played out. The rocker was Assault, Alex, Silly,
GodRx,
Exceed, and Asum. And then GodRx was a sub, but I think eventually came in. And then the subliners was Zuma, Temp, Accuracy, Attach, and Mac.
That team wasn't bad, low key. Like on
That's not
paper.
horrible, but they have 2 main ARs,
2 flanking
Temp,
subs.
like 2 flexes, and then just like fucking a
Zuma.
flanker sub. I guess some of them are like. Wait, when did this article come out? This was 2019. So I don't know why it has some of these people, because some of these people joined like later. Remember what the OGLA team at the end was? Tej.
Oh my God.
It was Tej, Hollow, Draza,
Draza,
Kenny, and
Kenny.
Slasher. Chino was in for a little bit. JCap was in at the beginning. Goonjar was a sub.
I mean, low key, that team wasn't bad.
Oh my gosh, this
That
Paris
champ.
team. Luca, Shocks, Dens, Kismet and Zed. Kismet on Paris. One of the Brezzy was one of the subs.
Brezzy.
Oh my gosh. They don't have the Seattle team still. Because Karma was on it, but Octane slacked Apathy, Pander, Proto.
Pander.
They had a
Proto,
Nable. The
oh
Nub
my
was in there. They obviously had Karma, but he retired. Then Ultra had like a million players. Zinni, Banff,
Zinni.
Kleenex, Cammy. Metals was on that roster. Classic, Brack, Lucky, Looney, and Mayhem were all on that. There's 10 people there. Fucking crazy, man. And then they
Dude,
brought in Insight for Cold War.
Wasn't
Those are some insane rosters.
and then I think Chicago Huntsman's sub was Embos.
Oh yeah, they had General.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
and
Jordan.
Embos. They had General and Embos, and then technically they have Troy as a sub, but I guess he was coaching. So.
Oh, bro, if he could have got Troy on a fucking sub and a hard point, holy shit.
Toe Troy.
I'll just never forget watching scrims and just like hearing formal. They'd just be talking, and Troy would say something. He's like, Troy, yeah. Can you shut the fuck up? And I'm like, oh, yeah, these guys are not
Yeah.
shit. They're not rotating at all. Could you just imagine if you added young, big Brucey to that squad instead?
That would have been crazy.
I
mean,
really
they probably
wish-
wouldn't have gotten to arguments because he would have just been in instead of Gunless, probably.
Yeah, and he'd been frying.
But I don't know if
He was good at that game.
I don't know if Dashy, Arcides, and Formal fucking works as a damn as an AR. So those are your 3 ARs, and then you have Envoy and Scump, just some baity subs.
Yeah.
But it is 5v5, so everyone's just banging everything. Like
Just bang out the hill.
yeah, everyone's just on.
There's no
bang out
stride.
mode.
There's no rotation. You fucking
Yeah.
5-man hit it. Oh my god.
Dashy probably would have ran a sub if he was on that team too. He would have done whatever they told him to.
He would have been godlike with the sub too. Remember the MP5 back before they nerfed 10mm?
Yeah. I
Mark
wonder if
IV
they
grip?
they still would have ended up with the same Cold War team.
I'm still
You know?
disappointed at how that. Like,
Like, do you think
gotta
if he
think-
plays for OGLA,
Yeah.
or not OGLA, for Huntsman, do you think that, however it goes, that they still end up with Envoy, Scump, Formal, Dashy?
I do.
Yeah, I guess it just depends on how it goes.
I mean,
What if it blows up that year with him? What if Dashy's gets pissed again that he can't run a main, and then he actually leaves the next year when they become Optic, and then maybe he never comes back again? What a crazy timeline that would be.
I'm just trying to figure like that Cold War team. I feel like if they won the 2 Game 5s against Minnesota, I think the year looks different.
Yeah.
Because after they lost where they lined up, they did not try for the rest.
Oh yeah, they were so chalked.
But you got to think if they win that, like, because if I recall, weren't they like in top 3 for like almost every major and just like
Yeah, I mean they were in the
getting
mix.
stuff going,
They
and
just
then,
couldn't. Yeah, they just couldn't finish basically.
I don't know why Envoy got fucking boot. Like, I don't even remember why fans blamed Envoy. It was like he was doing everything he was asked to do, but I think it was his KD wasn't as high, so it was like, okay, we have to drop him. But... Oh no, but that was the year before they merged with the Pope
Mm-hmm.
and Shotzi, which I mean the Pope and Bruce, I mean, again, like 2 mains. It's
Yeah.
it's tough world.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a crazy time just to think about. God damn.
I know. Yeah.
And I didn't expect to see it from the players because they fucking play. Dude, the first thing that Clay said to me in the after party was drum cheese. Drum cheese. Said, you got 500,000 followers from that cheese. You got 500,000 followers from the same cheese. You ate the cheese. Now you're shitting it out, bitch. You ate the cheese. It's fucking crazy. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. I also did the drums a few times, but only one of them was mic'd up. And like that being said, if Gersh hit me up, if Gersh had texted me a week before and said, "Hey, Our new
Can
thing.
I bring my
Our
saxophone?
new thing is fucking saxophones. Can I bring my saxophone? Because we're gonna start a chain. I'd be like, let me ask
Oh,
Corey.
yeah.
Of course you can bring your saxophone, Gersh. All the FaZe fans will love that shit. Of course. But no one does anything, and then they get mad that we do things.
There you go.
I like the brainwashing, and it's like he just snorted some coke. Just
Yeah.
everybody's not even playing. Oh shit! What a good time. This is crazy. So apparently, the guy that I don't even know who he's saying this to. The guy that he's saying this to got caught jacking off in a parking lot. Oh, as
Damn.
he's going to die, he said, "Go jack off in the parking lot, you dumb fuck."
Damn.
Look at this shit.
Yeah, because at first he wasn't looking at him and got excited, and then his twice.
What the hell?
Oh my
What are we
God,
doing?
that's insane. Oh yeah, looking at the San Francisco situation. Ayuk obviously finding over his contract, wants a new deal, requested a trade, yada yada. Trent Williams, 3 years remaining, but no guaranteed money. He's holding out. You probably need that big boy to keep Birdie upright. Because you saw what happened against the Bengals when you didn't have him, and boy, howdy, is it tough.
Yeah.
Purdy extension could be worth over $55 million per season. I mean, you and I are on the same page. Like, if you put any quarterback in their system, I think they're good. So I wouldn't say to pay him $55 million a year.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
I'd rather build a better team and get a
Yeah.
rookie quarterback and make it work. TNT is going to go after the NBA because they took the Amazon offer, even though the TNT is alleging that their offer was the exact same, and contractually they have the right to match it, which I don't have their contract, so I'm not saying anything about it, but apparently they're going to try to see him in court, and I don't know.
Good luck.
It probably ain't going to work. Contract don't mean shit at that point.
Yeah.
And this guy is flexing in the most nerd way possible, so I just had to throw it in there for the fucking god tier of it.
Pokemon spread like this. 2 copies of Pearl, Platinum, Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. 2 copies
I don't know if you played any of those Mystery of Dungeons or whatever
No.
the fuck those things are.
Never have.
Boy, I've never wanted to slam my head through a fucking
Okay.
DS faster.
Okay. There
I
you
mean,
go.
I still don't understand. So you would get into battles, and in Pokemon, you just kind of select what you want to do and make the move happen.
Mhm.
On this one,
Okay.
now you take your stylus, and each of your Pokemon has a different print on the thing, and you use their abilities to draw a circle around the Pokemon
Okay.
until you capture it.
Okay.
The fuck is that? Like,
Sure.
and then all of a sudden you look like Mother Duckling, and you just got 15 fucking Pokemon walking
Yeah.
behind you. You're like, what the hell?
of Sky, 2 copies of Soul Silver, if you know,
played.
you know. Not 1, but 2 copies of White, Black 2, White 2, X, Alpha Sapphire, and Ultra Moon. Ain't nobody got it like this.
I look like I've been balling 'cause I'm really balling.
Right, not
There you
trying
go.
not to get copyright.
And no copyrights, please.
Shout out Kevin Gates.
That guy's balling.
President Trump has agreed to debate VP Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
Should be interesting.
I tell you what, we know what title our video is for that day. There's an official baby Deadpool popcorn bucket that costs $40. Can we? I don't know
What in the world?
who said in 2024 what people really care about going to the movie is the popcorn bucket. It needs to stop. I mean, if you think about it, we first went from the Fleshlight popcorn bucket from Dune. Now we're going full circle to a baby Deadpool popcorn bucket. I mean, it's got to stop. We can't. Just can't keep this happening, right? Like,
Yeah. I don't even know what to even think of this thing.
I'm disgusted. I mean, Cartoon Network series creator Kyle Carrozza arrested on child porn charges. He allegedly possessed over 600 images of child porn, according to
He looks like it. He looks like it.
I just don't like.
This guy looks insane.
To be fair, though, I feel like if you are an adult and you're gonna create kids cartoons, I do have questions for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm starting to learn that. Like, if someone tells me, like, hey, like, I want to design kids cartoons, I'm like, keep an eye on you. Got it. Okay. Probably an interesting character, unless it's South Park.
Yeah, this guy looks insane.
Man, if they come out and say South Park creators got this type of shit, man, that'll really burst my bubble. I'll be bummed out for probably a year. So I don't know if you've ever wondered this, but if you go to like one of those drive-through car washes, you ever wondered what would happen if you just brought the window down just a little bit while they're soaping up the car?
I mean, I have wondered it. I don't know, like.
Well, this dog's gonna answer it for you.
Okay.
Brooklyn, se te olvidó levantar la ventana. ¿Cómo fue eso? ¿A qué Brooklyn Brooklyn.
How the hell did the dog do it?
Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty impressive, honestly.
Or did he do it and blame it on the dog?
I don't think he'd do it to his own car, though. That'd be crazy.
Maybe to get the clout, maybe to get a girl. Oh, I'm so sorry, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Fishing a bit, I clean the
Could be.
car, just kind of see what I can get out there.
Yeah, maybe.
Self-sabotage, try to get some. I don't know. Never mind. All right, don't listen to me. Fucking Hulkamania. Thought it was just
Yo,
Trumpomania.
maniacs, Hulk Hogan here, the greatest of all time. And my new tag team partner, Campbell Mania brother, is going to run wild this year. Super Bowl, nothing but greatness, nothing but victory. So what you going to do when the Detroit Lions in Campbell Mania runs wild on you, brother? What you going to do?
All right, so put the
That's how you cut a
over.
promo right there.
I believe the Detroit Lions will be booked for the Super Bowl.
Okay, that's what you're going with? Out of the NFC? You going Lions Chiefs?
No.
Oh.
No, but I thought it would be funny.
Okay.
No, I'll say my official prediction, but right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do like the home cooking we got going on, so
Yeah.
I got to see how I feel though.
Okay.
We can get a weather update from Xavier Leggett.
What's going on, Pastor Nation, man? This is Xavier Liga here, man. I'm just here with a weather report. It's a little bit cloudy out here, a little bit of rain. It's been raining all morning, but we're really excited to practice in the weather here, man. Good weather, it ain't too hot. Let's do it. Keep fine.
There you go.
Thank you, Leggett.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Good shit.
Appreciate it.
Oh, jeez. Look, there's some games that you're okay losing. This is insane. Can't copyright. How are we not popping the balloon, gentlemen? So now it just went from we're popping the balloon to I'm just
we're just
giving the homie back shots.
yeah.
I mean, this is just. And why is he
Crazy.
gripping him like that? Look at what?
Not sure. I don't like any of it.
Look at right there. Yo. It's not right.
He's trying to get the extra power, and it's just not.
Oh my god!
I fear it's not working.
I fear it's chalk. Game's over.
I fear we're so.
The game is over. I fear it's over, brother. Yeah. Coach Riley said we're coming and we're coming quickly. I believe that could also be the same words for a 16-year-old with his first time with a girl. So.
Okay.
Similarities, just keeping with the pedophilia theme, just kind of felt like we just kind of keep
Totally.
Yeah, we're pieces of shit. It's okay. We know it. Accept it. Russell Wilson had a boo-boo and he woke up with a calf issue this morning. It's called a Charlie horse.
Yep.
Get those. Tone Diggs said he did some research and apparently, Russ went to sleep in his cleats like a kid excited for school the next day and then got up and kind of, did a little Charlie Brown, landed flat on his ass and then, calf hit the ground and he's spasming a little more.
Yeah.
It's just not good.
I'm sure Russ will recover. I think he'll make it.
Maybe not. We'll see. I don't know if you saw fucking their backup quarterback slinging that pill.
You slanging that shot?
Justin Fields.
You're lying.
He's slinging that fucking pill in Pittsburgh. Best fast food chains in America. I'm not sure how the hell Del Taco got number one. Let's just start there.
Del Taco. Yeah, you can go ahead and just cancel out this list. It ain't the one.
I mean, Arby's is the 10 seed. We've seen this before. They were a 16 seed and they went all the way. Curly fries are undefeated in a cheese house.
I mean, this needs to be.
I mean, this list is fucked. The list is fucked.
Get Del Taco down the board. Get KFC down the board. Get In-N-Out and Chick-fil-A up the board.
Sure.
Captain D's, get it off the board.
Sure. Out of there.
Yeah, I
Popeyes
mean,
and Zaxby's is a tough one because they're pretty much same markets here. So we're bit of a tough spot there.
Get Hardee's down. Get Wendy's up. It's not on there, but get it there and
Oh,
up.
so am I dyslexic?
No, it's not on there, but get it up.
Oh, you're a big fan of Wendy's?
More than Hardee's or
I'm not a fan of the square patty. It just doesn't.
I don't mind.
Fit right in my mind.
don't
How do
mind,
you
I
get
don't-
a square patty?
They just cut it like that. It's like you just make your own patties.
It's not right. They're hiding something.
Oh, maybe. I got a Frosty though.
Well, okay.
Dip those fries in that Frosty. I'll change your life.
What you did with that Frosty? Might put a
You
man
should
for
do
a
with
job.
those Frosties and fries. Yeah, did one hell of a job.
I think we need a Mark Gaboli best fast food chains in America list.
Then I will listen.
I think that's a
Yeah.
worthy source. Like we get Gaboli, we get who's some other good. They know their food. Maybe just start with Gaboli, and we could do.
Frank the
a
Tank
tier
probably
list
got
after.
something dialed in, honestly.
They might have it.
You might know something.
Frank might know some shit. Oh, I don't know if you did you hear Jerry Jones compare himself to Patrick Mahomes when explaining the time it takes for extending a player? How he's an option quarterback, reading the market.
Okay.
You haven't listened to it?
No, I haven't heard this.
We are
Oh, there
so
you are.
involved in trying to see where we are with our situations that is a major part of seeing the leaves fall, seeing the time go by, seeing this day and this week, how they go by. And by the way, fault, I have in my life played option quarterback so many times and wait until the last leaf on the tree. And if you want to picture pure option quarterback going out to the sideline, I have run that ball and kept it and not hand it off to the back, not pitch it back, not throw it. And I have run that thing all the way out to the sideline before.
So we just went from a speed option to
We're doing a
load
lot
option
here.
to
Yeah.
a triple option to
There's
a
a lot
motion
going on
option.
in
I
this.
mean, I'm not sure. We might have an RPO in there.
What play got called in the huddle? That's what
Well, I
wanna
made the
know.
decision.
It might be a situation where we're on the road and no one knew what the play
Mm.
was, so you have to
Sure.
improvise. It
Yeah.
happens. It happens.
Decision because I couldn't get whatever it took it wasn't right for me to make the decision. And so what our fans, what you're seeing, what we deal with is we're buying time. We're option quarterback, and then we're going on out towards the sideline and we haven't handed it off. We haven't pitched it. We're trying to make our mind up what to do. Does that sound like Mahomes to you? A little bit? Okay. It do.
It do.
It really.
When the hell does Patrick Mahomes run the fucking option?
I don't know if I've ever seen him do that, honestly. So I'm not sure what the hell this guy's talking about, but
If somebody can pull up a clip of Patrick Mahomes running the option, I think they learned their lesson of Patrick Mahomes running after he did a QB sneak and his
Yeah.
knee strap ended up in his
one boy almost
fucking ankle.
died.
I don't even think he ran one in college that I can recall.
No.
But that's insane.
Do. So having said that, I'm just trying to give you a description here. That's what we're doing.
You know what happens with the option? They string you out, you lose some yards on the play. And if you lose yards on the play, you're taking your team backwards. And if you do that, you're not the right man for the job.
With those boys.
Apparently, the Ohio
Did
Supreme
with those
Court is doing the right things, apparently, and they're ruling that boneless wings can have bones in them. Now,
Okay.
I'm a stooge, you're a stooge, we're both stooges. We can level here. I assume when I hear boneless, it doesn't have space from the audience here. It's no problem. We can.
No.
Wait.
Yeah.
Doesn't have bones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, boneless. No, I thought we were seeing how dumbassery the actual audience was. If they could get it, if we need to give them time.
If somebody didn't get it, I mean, Jesus Christ, son. I mean,
No, I mean if you can't get that, you know.
why the hell is the
Yeah.
Ohio Supreme Court? Why Ohio, first and foremost? Let's start there. Second of all, what was the
boneless
argument?
means to be without bone.
There you go. I'm not talking cartilage or anything else
So
like
if the wings have bones in them, they cannot be boneless because they are of bone.
There you go. That's how it was explained to me. But apparently, the Ohio Supreme Court said, "Fuck everything you know."
Okay.
It can have some bone. You can't expect your boneless wings to be completely bone free. I mean, I don't know what's real anymore. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might do this at the next party I have. You got to play a hand of blackjack to get a piece of pizza or a drink or something.
Win a blackjack hand with a slice of pizza.
No.
Keep it going here.
Yep. No. Go ahead.
Big cat out of baby.
Yeah. Oh. Let's go. Pizza. Oh no.
19. Very nice.
Pizza. I'm gonna say. Fuck you.
Stay
Stupid.
Yeah, I'm staying.
Don't let the dealer walk it up.
19. Nice.
Nice.
Pizza. Pizza.
He almost walked that shit up. Staying on 17. Fucking Jerry. I think even if he lost, he was taking a piece of pizza.
Thank God.
Yeah, he's stealing that shit.
You're hitting on 16? Jesus.
I get to 10, yeah, you probably have to.
That is the right play.
I know if
I'm
I
not
hit,
sure.
you're just gonna make me bust so you can win. So I'm gonna.
If they have a 10, you have to. You have to assume they have a 10.
I don't know. See, I'm kind of from a different thinking where sometimes I've actually been in Vegas and won off staying on a 16 when they're showing a 10.
Oh, I mean, it can definitely happen. It's just like when you extrapolate it out over the
Yeah, over
simulations,
the
like
average.
you're always supposed to, but like you could you're basically fucked. So
Because I did that and literally the dealer was just staring at me like, you don't know how to play this? And I was like, just play your cards, and played it and bust. I'm like,
yeah, no, like sometimes you will, but
yeah,
technically you're not supposed to. You could get
yeah.
You could, the guy next to you could get pissed because he's like, you should have taken a card. Because
No, the guy next to me did get pissed.
Yeah, because it's like you were supposed to take that card, and then that means I would have got the next one, and then the dealer would have went out, and I would have won my hand. It's like, bro, okay,
You ain't paying me, and I ain't paying you. So like,
go to your private room, bro, if you want it that bad.
yeah, like I don't know you, brother. If you're one of my homies, yeah, maybe I'll take the card for you. But I'm not.
Yeah.
I'll lose my cash for some fat stooge sitting next to me, boozed up.
Stay.
I agree with you. Yeah, you usually do. Sometimes you just got the feeling though. You're like, nah.
I don't want it.
No, yeah, I'm with
Just
you
saying
on
that.
that.
Oh, you're gonna play 16
To
on
do
16.
to say something. Give me a stay or a hit.
No.
Oh,
I know.
hell no.
Oh, what a hit. All right, ready? That's your stay?
Yeah.
18, 12, 15, 21.
Damn.
And that's when the cooler comes in, ladies and
That's,
gentlemen.
yeah, that's a tough way to go out right there.
You ever been at the table when they bring in the cooler dealer?
No.
Everybody's winning and they fucking sub out.
No, I've never really been like that, so
Just
I've only been to like Morongo.
Just know when we go, if I give you the look and we got to pick up and go, like
Pick up and go.
we got to
go in there and
keep.
I might go in there big, win 2 hands, and I might never play for the rest of the weekend. If I go in strong and I'm laying down 200 on a bet, and I just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna win 2 hands, and I'm just west.
I respect that.
And I'm just chilling for the rest of the weekend.
I've seen the cooler come in and the boys go from being up 100 to immediately saying, "Well, at least we have enough money for a beer."
Yeah.
And it happens. I don't know if they change
Happens
the
quick.
like. I don't know what they change.
It's that bad juju, man.
Boy, have mercy! All of a sudden, you go from getting some nice fucking face cards and all that. You're getting one-offs to the nice twos. You're like, I'm sitting at 12. Yeah, I'm gonna hit, and I get a 2. You're like, I know what's coming. And she cleaned out an entire table. So Jesus Christ. Get this lady signed to the Dodgers, please. She's pitching. Pitching a shutout. Now the big one. This is the bigger one here. Is who's the most underrated CDL player this season? And I know who my pick is.
It's Teej, baby. That's Crumble.
Fucking Teej, man.
That's Crumble, man.
The fact that Lucky is up here is most underrated. It's just disappointing. Purge might be a second in my tier, but definitely Teej.
I could say maybe Nasty.
Like a Nasty?
Nasty's not bad.
Yeah, 04 is just so inconsistent.
Yeah.
His map, we figured it out. It's the algorithm though. Like his map 2 is going to be an over, and his map 5 is going to be an under usually. Fame, definitely not. Vivid should have stayed on his original team. I don't know why the hell he got passed around. This was insane.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand that. I don't know why Legion didn't pick up Vivid.
Yeah. I'm not
I don't
sure
understand
how
that.
Vivid hasn't gotten back on the team, honestly.
Get it for EWC, man. Come on. Oh, you gotta, this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is your fucking champs MVP.
You see, it's my first
He
time
hasn't
ever going to
changed.
DC.
Really?
Yeah, you been there?
Wait.
Turn the stream off.
That's in Seattle, right?
So I can pull shit up.
No, bro.
You,
No. Listen, Washington is in Seattle. Washington, D.C. is not like a state.
wait,
What
so,
am I listening to right now?
Lamar, he just asked if D.C. is in Seattle.
wait. Are you dead ass? Because I literally been telling everyone I'm going
Thank
to
God for
Seattle.
Call of Duty, bro.
No, sorry, Washington is Seattle. You know what I mean? Like, well, Seattle isn't Washington. Is what I mean.
Bro, so we're going to fucking basically next to New York?
We're going to basically Virginia. Is where we're going.
Oh, what the fuck?
You see it?
He thought he was going to Seattle.
Bro, this guy is one of the best Call of Duty players, and
He went to Call of Duty school, man. He did not go to any other school. He went to
that fucking gunny.
FPS school.
Facts, dude. Boy, does he have it. This is just, I mean, if someone doesn't tip this guy out fucking royally, good shit. Cruncher pizza and I'm not 100% sure
yeah.
that it meant to hit it in the cup. I just know it's good points.
I know it. I think that person has to drink the cup.
Really?
I think.
Okay.
If it goes into their cup, they have to chug it. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Then you got to refill it, put it back on the corner, and you get 7 points, I think, for it going into the cup. Something like that. I think.
Okay.
Could be totally wrong.
I mean, if he doesn't get a fucking tip here, like,
Yeah, jeez.
bro, like,
Bad
you
tip.
just hit your shot. Like, come on. I don't know if you've watched any of Zuma's stream now that he's back.
No, I haven't.
this is what you're in for.
See what Mustafa's amical.
How's it going?
Fuck yourself.
All right then. Engage clothing.
How's it going? Go fuck yourself.
All right, then. All right, then.
That's so perfect. Oh my god. I don't know why the internet is the way it is, but I think this guy's related to the guy who made the limoncello because it was a Friday night.
Friday night.
And this guy chugged a bottle of vinegar in the pouring rain.
2, 1.
Goes about as great as you could think. He fucking sends this thing too.
Wait, what the hell is this?
He's chugging vinegar.
Oh, yeah. You fucking stomach.
Now, I'm not 100%
You
sure.
fucking stomach.
I'm pretty sure the acidity level
Yeah, this
in,
is.
vinegar. It might actually cook your stomach.
Yeah, you need to be. Yeah, we might need to send this guy to the urgent care or something. ER.
I think.
Oh, and then he went back for the. He finished it off. Okay.
I think it's a bit bitter. Could use a bit of sugar.
Bit sugar Friday, no?
Woo. Try our homemade limoncello. It's a bit This is crazy. I swear, this generation got red flags for fucking everything.
Red flag that I seen a guy is having a mom, and even worse, having a sister.
Damn, you want me to be an orphan? Well, unfortunately, I have both a mom and a sister.
Oh wow. Do you have any aunts?
3.
Wow. Is your grandma still alive?
One of them's gone. Yeah, the other one's still here.
Thanks, Gam Gam. You know, it's fucking.
Can you just die already, Grandma? Come on, you're killing my. You're killing everything. You're ruining everything.
I need to know the rationale behind because I've heard it's the exact opposite. It's a green flag because it means you know how to treat girls because you got a mom.
I think some people have green, some people have red. It's just like, just
I dated a guy who had his mom and his sister and his aunts and his grandma. That motherfucker, like, what? That's crazy though. Yeah, you got to be an orphan or something. I don't know. I mean, she's got a fucking elf bar sticking out the pocket. I don't have any more questions. A butterfly tattoo. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I got no more questions.
Yeah, no.
Let's run away from you, please, as fast as I can.
Move along.
Big on, heathen. That's far enough with you.
That sounds far enough with you. Stay the fuck back.
Stay the fuck back.
All right, with you.
All right, with you. That's far enough. I didn't even watch that series, but that fucking clip alone from Ty Schmidt is hilarious. I mean, Harbaugh is a different breed. Why is he pulling an offensive line? What the hell is going on here?
Insane.
I mean, to be fair to him, he's moving him.
Or just does random ass shit.
Bro, he looks like he has one of those, you know, the like
Just for the hell of it.
the baby carriers that girls got. You know, they got like the G.I. Joe shit, the different like clip, and that's what he's got, like half of that.
Yeah.
Just missing that little front carrier. That shit's like a transformer too. There's some
Oh,
girls that
fact.
got like fucking 5 or 6 different attachments. It's like Call of Duty.
I know, yeah.
Auto attachment.
Switching loadouts and shit.
Yeah, literally opening my fucking loadout. YYing sometimes with a strap, or you're like, yo, I'm just not on that level. I'm not on Harbaugh's level. Yeah, I think I'm just letting you know right now. Pick the over on Mahomes against the Raiders.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah. Why would why?
You're done for.
Why, buddy?
They're about to put 60 up.
Buddy boy, why did you need to do? Why did you have to poke the bear? He just won a world championship. Like,
They're about to put 60 up.
oh,
Not good.
no, you have to throw them all over your head. Yeah, this guy does look like Shrek when he turns human in Shrek 2.
The hell?
That's a fucking dome. Like,
Yeah, guys got it. That head weighs a lot, you know.
it's like an Easter Island head, but it's got
You
a
can
jaw.
just
It's got
tell.
the jawline too. Like, think he gets tired carrying it around? It's gotta have some good neck support.
I mean, yeah, his neck's probably super strong.
I mean, he's got some fucking traps here, so that's holding that up. He looks like he's trying to sell you some insurance too.
Yeah. He's trying to sell me some shit I don't need. That's what he looks like.
No, you know what? He's
Trying to
sell
convince me of
you-
something I just don't need at all.
He's trying to sell you on a seminar to show you how to make passive income. You know what I mean? Like those type of shits.
Yeah, he's on that 4X wave.
If you join my fucking, you know, my Zoom chat,
Yeah,
obviously
if you pay my $60 a month thing, and then you recruit 5 people for $60,
we're all making
like
money, you know?
we're all making money until the guy at the bottom actually makes no money. So someone gets fucked in this equation.
Yeah. I'm not gonna play the last video. You can find it under Drama Alert. It's just more evidence against.
Yeah.
Chris
You're done,
Dashman.
buddy.
You're done.
Quite frankly, you're done, Chris. You're going to jail.
Quite frankly, you're terrible, Chris. It's over. I just can't stop thinking about fucking Shane Gillis. American tits at that. and
American
video.
great tits. That's one thing we're losing.
Yeah, where all the American tits are plentiful when I was in office.
When they
now?
were talking
No.
about it was the fucking some guy made the joke like, you look like you're like you're security for the Ninja Turtles, and then he's like, they're coming in from the sewers.
They're coming in from the sewers, is what I hear.
Oh
We
my
were
gosh.
supposed to come to the sewers. We didn't do it.
The Trader Joe one was so good. I work at Trader Joe. Trader Joe, that's what we call him. That shit was so funny, man.
And then when he gets his drink and he has the straw and he's struggling with it, Kamala usually does that for me.
Yeah.
There we go, Joe. Can't even
There we
fucking
go,
kill the
Joe.
turtles,
Sleepy
right?
Joe.
Sleepy Joe.
Oh man. I might have to watch some of that tonight.
I have to. I locked in for 2 hours. It was worth every second.
Yeah.
I have to watch some of it again.
You gotta watch the clips, watch the highlights.
Facts, dude. All right, folks.
Yeah, people.
I don't even know what to ask in the comments. We'll figure out something.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Be
I'll do some
smart.
dumb shit. Yeah.
Brush your teeth, brush your hair, maybe eat a sandwich, perhaps.
Yep.
Avoid Del Taco probably unless you're needing some exploratories.
Yeah. Lock in. Olympics are here, so here we
Yeah,
go.
and if
2
you're
weeks.
asked to give a opening statement and you don't have much to say, just
Yeah.
keep it short. You know what I mean?
This is 2 weeks where our country should come together. You know?
Country coming together. That's one.
Yeah. There you go. Literally. This is our time for everyone to come together and realize why we're the greatest.
I could have made it back.
Yeah, it could have gone ugly. Maybe we'll end it here
Yeah, we're just gonna keep
before it gets
moving.
ugly.
See you, folks.